fan freaking tastic. Recording there. Neighbor. Hey, there's OBS. Welcome back, friends. I'm so glad you're here. We'll see if Curtis joins us at some point. He should. If he doesn't, well, bye, bud.
That's what happened.
I've been too nice.
You missed one episode. Yeah,
so.
You're late for one episode. You're dead. That's it.
DED.
We have a zero tolerance policy.
Specifically for Curtis.
Mm-hmm.
So, hello. Yes. Who would like to give us our recap for the evening?
Evan could go again.
We could do like a little bit of a pop if you want, Evan. I don't have many notes, but we can see.
Yeah, I didn't have many notes either, but the ones I do have are important.
Okay.
Okay, I will allow a popcorn between the two of you.
I guess I'll start off.
Andrew can jump in when he feels like it, because I think
definitely.
Hey, I did it last week. I wasn't here for the week prior to that. And I did a whole session recap.
That's true.
So we started off this last week's session kind of waking up into these dreams. We each had a very vivid and unique dream for each of us. Duncan's dream was of a battlefield of forgotten warriors that he does not recognize until he did. It was the Battle of White Valley, where his god, Velos Vidar, had arose to ascension and became a god. Navos had dreams of his time in the libraries, of different faces and people that he's met in his past, probably a different life or a different reality. I'm not really sure, but maybe it makes more sense to Navos. And Curtis had dreams of being another person on an expedition to lost ruins that relate to his former god. But he does not have these memories. These are not his. They belong to someone else, perhaps his brother. And we all woke up from these restless nights with different senses, different perspectives of the world. For Duncan, at least, he felt closer to his god. What he saw was a holy sight in his culture, and it brought on the sense of reverence to him. Brun doesn't sleep much and decides to take it out on a cart and 2 donkeys in a game of tug of war. And as Duncan wakes up, he meets up with Ribbon, our Kenku Paladin guide, who's kind of been helping us out in our time in the forest here. Very helpful, actually. Duncan is getting immense respect for Ribbon and what she brings to the table, and how helpful she has been, and suggests that we should meet up. She has good news and bad news for us. Duncan, sensing an ability to, or sensing an opportunity to kind of bring the group a little bit closer together, goes to the kitchen, grabs some cups of tea, and brings them to Brun to see him battling these donkeys in this game of tug of war, and ultimately losing to the donkeys. But Duncan is there to pick him up and give him a pat on the back, and said he tried his best. Let's meet up with Ribbon and see what she has to say. And I'll popcorn it to Derek.
During this time, Navos was, with a level of exhaustion, sitting in the garden where 3 flowers had been when we first met them, staring over the spindly forest, sending notes to Lyric, apologizing for not sending a message before going to bed the day before, and sending an early one.
Where's Curtis?
Lyric responds by saying that they had heard many voices as well as something sounding like Mira. With hesitation, Navos responded back saying to steady themselves, as this is a similar feeling that they had had the day before in Lathlin's shrine, and responding that it was Lyra. Lyric's aunt, Navos' sister. With a quick word with Ribbon and sort of introducing an illusionary cat, Navos goes back to Brunn and Duncan. Getting ready for our trip to find the Sun Eater, Navos decides to go to speak with Richard. With a very angry, I'm going to say it was a halfling, storming outside, taking their lunch break. Navos asks Richard for help. They need help fighting as well as tracking. And gripping Richard's hand with a clasp, palm read Richard, seeing that there's sort of a mask, a face that Richard is putting on, with a scowl, exits the room, hoping that Richard kind of plays into the fort's ideas to get their retraining finished as soon as possible. I think in the meantime, Brunn was planning on going to track a little bit south, perhaps taking Ribbon or Three Flowers, and pop back to Evan. Is there anything I'm missing?
There's a couple of things.
Okay.
Brunn was actually going, I don't know if he was scouting, he was looking for ingredients for healing salves, and we did get a couple of ingredients.
Okay.
In that meeting with Ribbon, we were given good news and bad news. The bad news is that Richard's permit process is taking a little bit longer than usual, and so they're going to have to hold him a little bit more for advanced re-education. But the good news is they are putting together a meeting of the Verdant Growth, the Flames Radiance, Pelora, which is a town to the north of us, and the Hands of Scourge, which are a group of paladins that follow, seem to be a spore god of some kind. Anyway, they're having a meeting to go out tomorrow to discuss the ever-growing presence coming from the south. This influence is kind of taking over, and we possibly could use that to our advantage to drum up more allies in our Sun Eater battle, if need be. Other than that, I don't think anything else was missed. We kind of all decided to roam around the camp to see what other preparations we can make. Duncan was trying to make nets out of the maiden's hair moss that he had acquired during the battle with the flowers and whatnot. Just so hopefully we can get Richard out of prison and we can go hunt down the Sun Eater. Because Duncan wants Richard into this group because he feels it's disrespectful for him to not be included in the hunt that he was primarily looking for anyway. This was Richard's hunt in the first place. We were actually after something else. But other than that, I think that was all that happened last week.
In addition to not waste any more time, Navos would like to take a short rest at some point before we start moving.
Yeah, you can do that.
Thank you.
No, all right.
I'll allow it.
Speaking
So
of
Duncan,
resting, I do have
What?
I do have a quick question. Speaking of resting, did we get a long rest?
it was up to you to decide if you thought you would have gotten a long rest, and I believe Brunn did not.
Yeah, Brunn did not.
Yeah, Brunn woke up early to go do activities around the
Panic?
camp. He helped out.
Yes.
Very helpful.
Listen, it's called weightlifting. It's fine. It'll catch on.
Let me tell you about it. I think Navos also woke up early to send a bunch of messages to his son because he had forgot his nightly call the night before. And Duncan's the only one who slept in because he got a message from God and he wanted to enjoy it.
I got a message. We're on a mission from God.
All right.
He puts on his little fedora and his sunglasses.
His sunglasses.
The Lost Blues Brother.
Anyway, inside the makeshift classroom, we find Richard. I'm going to keep saying it differently every time.
That's fine.
We find our good buddy, who is resisting the brainwashing, refusing to leave the room because that would be a win for them, pissing in whatever corner or wall he can find when he needs to mark his territory and establish dominance. It all takes a toll, though, and he has drifted off to sleep.
Yeah. So I fall asleep in this woke community college, and I have a dream,
See.
but this dream is not uh, it's not me. I'm a old relative of myself, an ancestor, and a story that I haven't thought of in years. Uh, I've been traveling late into the night. The forest I've known my whole life transformed by the full moon's light. Shadows dance around me as I continue following the tracks I've been trailing for days. My eyes are well trained over many years of tracking, and this quarry is not trying to hide very well. The late night is chill beneath the trees, the canopy above me holding most of the early snow at bay. If I keep moving, I'll stay warm enough. I can't lose this trail again. I won't lose this trail again. And as I'm walking it, uh, I'm kind of half singing, half whispering, half humming this song that I know. To the west, there's a town full of heroes and wise men. And if you want to go, I'll show you the sign then. And I'm just walking and walking. My feet are quiet on the thick padded needle duff. Each step gives beneath me, just enough to silence the creaking in my pain joints. Sweat rolls slowly down my back beneath my many layers of fur and cloth. I feel the heat pushing up beneath my chin while a cold, slight breeze tickles the air around me. The breeze carries my scent downwind of my quarry, dispersing it through the pines. Pine pitch and thick soil and clean water and fresh snow fill my nose with each breath. Nothing like the cities. As the breath shifts ever so slightly, I catch a trace of animal musk, panic, adrenaline, and blood. And I'm still just humming, whispering, singing the song. They've got princes and castles, gems and gold too. But it isn't a paradise. Somewhere to my right, wings flutter away in the darkness, stopping me for just a moment. Feathers furiously cut the air before breaking through the trees and drifting away. My breath gently rattles the ice that's formed in my mustache and beard as I wait. Low branches ahead of me bend and snap as stumbling feet carry the creature away from me. But then it lays down. Close enough. Time to finish the job. Again, I'm just humming this song as I approach this beast that I've been tracking. The beast that was once my daughter, my youngest daughter, my favorite daughter. Locking her away hasn't worked. We tried that, it didn't work. We tried all manner of cures. None of them can work, none that we could afford anyway. She begged me to end her life, and I refused. And then she escaped and left a trail of bodies for me to follow. She doesn't look like my little girl anymore. Her body is warped and twisted. Her bones are elongated, tearing away some of the flesh. Not all the blood I've been following has been of her victims. There's hair and fur, feathers in some places. And she stalks on all fours now, but currently she's curled up in a ball. And as I approach her, I don't see the beast that is before me, not all of it. I see her. I see the little girl that I watched every night growing up. And as I approach her with my dagger out, I'm whispering still the lullaby that I sang to her every single night for years. To the west, there's a town full of heroes and wise men. And if you want to go, I'll show you the sign then. They've got princes and castles and gems and gold too. But it isn't paradise. It isn't paradise. I approach her. Her stomach is gorged on whatever she's eaten today. And I put the dagger where it needs to be. I've never held my hunt as the warmth has faded from it, nor for so long after it had gone cold. Those eyes that I'd enjoyed, once so full of life and love and laughter, now cold and empty, haunted by what could not be controlled. I feel it too. I think I always have, that call to freedom, the pull to spill more blood. That's how they started. There's a flash of my knife before a new cold fills me, and my blood soon mingles with what has already sunk into the duff. And as my blood joins hers, and I begin to hold her in death the way that I did in life, I sing one final time. To the west, there's a town full of heroes and wise men, and if you want to go, I'll show you the sign. They've got princes and castles and gems and gold too, but it isn't paradise, because that's right here with you. And as I take my last breath, Rushard wakes up with his hand on his father's old hunting knife. The worn handle seems colder today. And I'm in this room.
Rushard, you're currently alone. The rest you've taken, respite for the teacher who's been trying to pummel you over the head with every bit of knowledge that they are required to give you in order to pass your permissions, to make sure that what you are doing in these woods is up to snuff. You have no idea what time it is or how long you've been out. It is up to you to decide if Rushard got a full sleep.
Brilliant.
For the rest of you, you have been doing as you please. Duncan, you've not managed to find anyone who can weave your maiden's hair. There was a hunter that brought in a pair of hunters. They were carrying a deer in this morning. One of them, when you talked to them, mentioned heading south to the town, River Branch. There are weavers there. And that would be quite a bit of travel to go south and then come back north just for a net.
Mhm.
So you do have that ability, that bit of knowledge, but it will not help you immediately. Brun, you were traveling out. Ribbon was not available, unfortunately. Three Flower has been getting things together in an effort to... It's that kind of nervous cleaning, that nervous organizing. There are not dignitaries, per se, but representatives who are on their way for this meeting that's been called. Nevos, remind me what you were doing, because my brain is soup right now. Short rest is 30 minutes at least. So, up to you. Sure. Rolled in bones.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think this whole day we are just kind of resting, relaxing because we know that the meeting is coming tomorrow. So I don't. You can take it more than a 30-minute nap if you really need to, Navis. I think it's okay. We'll allow it.
So that is a 10 for card. And I would like for you to roll a memory, Arcana, History. Arcana or History with disadvantage.
Good start.
It ain't
His
much.
eye pops out. Lyric has a brother.
He's not spawned yet again. There are flashes of memory that you're trying to wade through, and it's like, is it my memory? Is it the dream? Is it something I saw from somewhere else? It's all mingled in a way that makes it impossible to pull apart. You had gone for your journal, and by the time you reached it, even though it didn't take long to grab, it was gone. That pressure is settled in your head comfortably in there. Almost like it's mocking you. Andrew, would you mind sending me a quick message?
Yeah.
What face are you using? How many faces do you have? Just like a pocket full of
Yeah.
We keep.
What?
faces? Let me use this one.
Hey, Andrew, do we want to talk about how you keep having characters with multiple faces that they just change out interchangeably? Are you okay, dude?
Something pattern.
He's never been okay.
It's a metaphor.
Well, Andrew's working on
What's
that.
the metaphor?
I'm not going to make that joke.
Probably for the best.
Okay. Yes, Andrew. Yes, you do. So while he's tippy-tapping away right there, throughout the day, various people are coming and going, as has been pretty normal. Every once in a while, each of the three of you have that burning sensation from your sigils. One of them, Duncan, when you see those hunters, there's some kind of something in one of their bags that, as you get closer, you start feeling that burn on your stump. Your sigil starts getting a little bit brighter. Okay. Thank you, Andrew. Nevos, while you are taking a nap, somebody comes through the barracks, rather. And for just a moment, you kind of drowsy, feel that burn. It's like, what's going on? And as they move away, it dissipates. Brun, one of the guards, passes by as you are carrying one of the barrels that you're helping with. And for just a moment, you feel that bit of burning from yours. Navis, as you ponder this card, you feel like those eyes watching and waiting. And then your focus drifts to the die. It is as it is. There's no tricks to this die. It's not weighted. You don't get the feeling. It is simply what it is. You may see different faces once in a while, but they are all the same thing. It has nothing to hide from you. Even under all of this scrutiny, every angle of it, it is simply a die. The rest of the day continues. Fairly comfortable. That gentle breeze still coming in. Doodly doo doo doo. Well, beans. There goes that die. That's gone forever. The wind today coming from the northwest. Let's bump everybody over to the other map.
Thank you.
I got you.
So, if you were to head into the wind, it would be more in the direction of the road north here. Hopefully, y'all can see that.
So
So it's blown in opposite of where the creepy trees are currently. Yes, thank you for the wind direction. We're gonna start predicting weather patterns.
Navos, your meteorologist. Now to Duncan with the weather, or now to Duncan for sports.
It's all bad. These guys suck. So that is kind of what's going on. Every once in a while, twice today, there is a little bit of hustle and bustle, more than you've been encountering. I gotta grab some stuff. Boop, 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 boop.
Is that what they're saying in the camp? People
Yes.
are walking around. Oh, I gotta grab some stuff.
Teehee.
But it's
At one point, there is an orcish woman who comes in. There are various paladins who go to greet her. Most notably, she has a wicked-looking polearm. It's jagged with the blade, and it is wrapped in small carved animal totems. By her garb and a sigil she wears, she is a member of the Verdant Growth. You hear the name Shasi as she's doing the forearm grab hug type thing with a few other Verdant Growth folks. A couple of the paladins come over, and they seem like they recognize her, haven't seen her in a while. She's been off doing other things, and they are glad to see her. So she is one of the persons who arrive. And another different point in the day. I unfortunately don't have pictures for everybody, but I tried. I was running out of time. There is a gnome as well. Much less fanfare, more whispers. He's got fairly light hair, kind of spiked in all directions with darker roots to it. And there's this almost shadow that travels across his skin. Brun, it almost reminds you of Vox. That kind of tattoo almost that shifts and moves across the skin. He seems in a fairly decent mood. Very gentle kind of smile, just very neutral face, but nobody really goes up to greet him. They let him in and they don't point him in a certain direction. They don't direct him where to go. Nobody comes over to chat with him. The whispers you hear are Hand of Scourge. So he wanders his way through as well. A little bit of a skunk stripe goatee going on there. Those are the two notable people who arrived today. You hear later on Arepo with her fairly calm voice talking to the individuals, welcoming them both. She seems, as per usual, fairly neutral about them. Doesn't seem upset about the Scourge Man or excited about Shasi. If there's nothing else anyone would like to do for the day, we'll skip to tomorrow.
Is there anyone I can complain to?
You can complain to anyone you want. You have been allowed to leave this entire time, but have refused out of spite.
Oh, right. But I hate being indoors. What are they trying to teach me specifically? Is there anything like what about their ideology? What about their philosophy am I butting heads against?
So for you, invasive species are meant to be taken care of and removed from the system. Things should be as they historically have been, right? You don't introduce new things into the environment. If there's change, it is through natural means, not through intervention from sentient beings, right? So leave things as they are, remove the new things that would interfere with that. For them, they're trying to impress upon you that relocation is possible. You don't have to slaughter everything that's different because you're unfamiliar with it. You can use care when approaching these situations. There's nuance, trying to explain, like, there are shifts that occur that, could cause these things, that they're natural. It does happen naturally. And just because the owlbear is here, does not mean it is completely unwelcome. It's just behaving abnormally. So they've been trying to work with it. That kind of thing. So you can accept or not whatever you want from that.
I think ultimately I agree for the kind of the, I guess, flora side. It's more so the introduction of a new predator that Reshard would have an issue with. Man, okay. So I feel like I'm cracking up because I've been in this fucking room. I need to get out of here. Can I pee one final time in the room, and then I want to leave.
Can you roll for me a d20?
roll for pee.
Piss check.
I had my corner already, but how hydrated am I?
Unfortunately,
I am
it's a kidney stone.
13 hydration.
All right, I'll say that you can. You've reached a new spot on the wall that you've previously not managed to hit. It's been bugging you just a little bit, and you nail it. Congratulations.
I rolled my game. All right, I'm gonna walk out.
Yeah,
have they
door is
flat out
unlocked.
told me? Have they told me that I can't kill the thing that I have a permit to kill? Or are they just like, no, please?
So, with this re-education, they have certain ways that they will go about issuing permits, and they've been waiting for a report that this thing is in fact beyond relocation efforts. So they've been trying to delay you just a bit because you're so gung-ho about it in order to get that report back.
Has it hurt anybody?
Today?
Well, Pyrex is still in
Historically.
the infirmary because of the owlbear attack, I believe.
Yeah, Pyrex,
Yeah.
the lizard folk fire druid, they had been roasty toasted.
Yeah, I feel like that's our answer.
I mean, they're in critical
Folks.
condition.
So
They got polar bears.
I'm gonna try to find my companions.
yeah, not
Um,
hard. Who do you think you find first? Just out of curiosity.
Who was out and wasn't one of you out and about just a moment ago?
We're all kind of all
Maybe not.
about.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Your neighbors,
Navos, I would. Yeah, well, I was gonna say Navos stands out the most. I would think I would find him, but if there's someone else who's like actively doing stuff,
We'll say that you find
I would
Navas
say that.
first, and the others aren't too far away.
I'll say at this point, I'm out of the barracks, maybe getting some food in the cafeteria.
Yeah, Reshard, they've been bringing you food, and you've kind of like ignored it, just again out of spite. Like, what did you put in it?
Yeah, there should
But
have
if
been
you
more
get it
meat.
from the cafeteria, the mess hall, that's probably safer since they're serving it to everybody.
He has artificial dyes and preservatives in it. I ain't eating this.
They don't have any 5G.
Here we go. Here we go, Mr. Big Band.
Do we go? The Sun Eater?
Yes.
We would need to get Brun and Duncan first. There's also a meeting supposed to be happening tomorrow.
Ugh. These people in their meetings, like what? You see a thing, you kill a thing. You don't got to spend all this time talking about it.
I know, but yeah, we're kind of. At least I'm in their own land. I don't want to tell them what needs to be done.
Okay. Say bye, DD. Good night, DD. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Colin.
Say good night. Say good night.
Goodbye, friend. Good night.
What? All right. See ya here. Here's this thing.
So, Navos, y'all were kind of planning to go at night anyway after the Sun Eater.
To track. Okay.
So, you are fairly confident. It would be another long night, but Spring Garden isn't terribly far away from where y'all are.
You know what?
Do
I changed my mind. Let me
like
finish my meal.
8 hours out. 4 8 hours, something like that. We'll say 6 to get out there.
Okay.
So long evening, but you've been resting all day.
I'm ready. Once I'm done. Do you want to get anything, by the way?
I would like to get out of here.
Okay, all right. I know you've been held up you've held yourself up, but fine. I'll put my plates away and start to walk out to try to find the other two.
Other two?
Well, Duncan and Brun.
No, I know. I
Yeah.
was.
I think she was referring to us.
Yep.
Duncan is currently trying to eyeball up all of these other people kind of coming into this meeting. He trusts the verdant growth somewhat. Ribbon has made an impactful influence on that, but Flame's Radiance, not really, and certainly not these Hand of Scourge. Anybody who calls himself that is probably not a good guy. So he's kind of eyeballing these people up as they come in. So he's probably up by the front gate to this place, seeing who all is joining this meeting.
Duncan's just out here kicking it, just hanging out.
Brun's running out of things to lift. He's
only lifts so
running out of
much.
heavy objects to move.
Getting that prison body in them.
Having put them in their proper place. I think seeing that weird tattoo in the Hand of Scourge, kind of snaps him out of the grind set, and is now like, I think that's the thing where he like sees Duncan watching and moseys up and goes, What do you think of the small grumpy guy with the skunk thing going on?
Oh, the halfling, the gnome.
Yeah.
I don't know. They seem like an odd bunch. Don't know much, to be honest, about this Hand of Scourge. Wondering if they might have more insight on the fibers. Perhaps they offer a different perspective. I'd like to talk to them alone sometime, perhaps after this meeting tomorrow. See if they are friend or foe.
Right around then, Navos and Reshard, you approach.
I gotta be honest. What you were doing, that's some kind of harassment. You know that, right? Like, just doing it right in front of them. That guy had to take such an early lunch. Hi, guys.
Speaking of foes.
Yeah.
Neighbor.
Reshard, I see you're finished with your re-education. How did that go?
I think I got through to them.
Mr. Empty Bladder is ready to leave.
Oof.
Is there
Where
is
you
there
gonna
anything
go?
we can
I thought
learn from this meeting that I've been hearing about? Is there any value to it at all, or can we just go?
Well, there are certain things. Did you get your permits filed away? I'd hate to do this.
I have
I'm
permits.
not above board. I'll just say they are having this meeting tomorrow about this threat. Perhaps there is more insight to be gained. Maybe they have knowledge that we don't. And perhaps allies to be recruited in our fight. We have Pyrex, who's in the infirmary currently right now from a fire-based attack from this Sun Eater.
Radiant.
Radiant. I know. Radiant. Voice in my head. But we could probably use that in some sort of way at this meeting to rally support to our cause. And perhaps get your permits officially published.
Or if we leave now, we can just skip the needless bureaucracy. We can get out ahead of any other hunters that could want to come after this thing and take it for ourselves.
Well, what if that bureaucracy gains us support? What if following this chain of command allows us to do it in a more safe manner? I mean, you are a hunter, and I'm gonna kind of lick my finger and stick it in the air and feel that the wind is coming from the northeast. The wind is on our backs. They'll smell us before we even get there.
Correction. Wind is coming from the northwest. You would be downwind.
It's on the map. It's on the map.
Yeah, meteorologist Navos.
Downwind. So wouldn't
On
it be blowing on to us, blowing our scent towards the south?
Depending on which way you
Overhead?
approach, but if you go to the right,
Oh, are we
there's
going
one.
now? I don't know what direction we're
You're
going.
going north, up to here,
North.
up to the
Oh, that's
gate.
Spring Garden?
That's Spring
I thought
Garden.
Spring Garden was to the south. From where
No,
the
Spring
fibers
Garden's
were
up
coming
here.
up.
This
okay. I am
way
incorrect then.
is where the funky trees were, all the way up to the.
And that's
oh,
where I believed. That's where I thought Spring Garden was.
no,
that was
it
my
is to the
mistake.
north, to the north,
North.
to the north. So
Actually,
Duncan, one of the
everything I just said,
things-
Richard, ignore that because the wind is.
The wind
We have
is
the wind tonight.
beneficial today. One of the
Yes.
things you had heard, Duncan, about Shasi seems she is a
Mhm,
hunter of
before.
sorts. Hence all
she'd
of
have
the
to be that giant
totems and
polearm.
things.
Yeah.
So probably going to go try and take care of that afterwards. She was nearby, working on some other foes out in the mountains, actually, to the south of where you are. A little bit farther than the overlook. So it sounds like she's come up from
Wait.
there.
While we're on clarifying questions, let me ask one more.
Oh no.
This meeting that is happening tomorrow, is it a meeting about the black fibers and the strange activity coming from the south, or is it about the Sun Eater attack?
It is not about the fibers themselves because they don't know what that is.
I know, but
it is
the
about the
strange-
weird trees that
Yeah.
the Flames Radiance have been itching to burn.
Mhm.
So this is
Oh.
a gathering of different vested interests. So folks from
I take
Pelora,
back what I said because I want to be here for this meeting.
amazing. Retcon it all. Everything that's happened for the past hour.
Actually,
no,
bureaucracy
I-
sounds great. That's a great idea. Let's bin
I,
fest.
I thought that we were discussing the what is
The
it,
Sun-
Soundgarden?
Spring Garden.
Garden.
Soundgarden.
Y'all can't make me laugh right now. My
Black
abs
hole.
hurt.
I thought we were talking about the
Black
Black
Hole
Hole
Sun
Sun Eater.
No. So
The Spoon Man.
I'm writing that down for later. No, they are discussing the strange happenings with the forest to the southeast, where
Okay,
Navos
yes.
had detected the fibers coming from, where there are trees that are dying in strange patterns, and potentially they're also discussing the disappearance, the apparent disappearance, anyway, of.
To retcon some more, Duncan
Leslie.
is now on the interest of Richard, and I would like to leave to go fight the Sun Eater tonight.
They've swapped ideas.
I thought this meeting was about the Sun Eater as well, and we could gather support. But if they have no knowledge of it, they don't care.
They're not really bothered with the Sun Eater
Yeah.
right now.
Like, I don't want them to have this whole big meeting, and they have called everybody to deal with the Sun Eater problem, and then we come back like, oh, we already dealt it. Like, sorry.
Yeah.
with what you're
Okay,
trying to figure
yeah.
out
So
here.
we can the Sun Eater, this thing, whatever it is,
You could
is
go
6 hours
tonight
from us.
and probably make
We
Yeah.
can
it
go
back.
tonight, kill the thing, and make it back in time for the meeting. Let's do that.
Exactly. It's a win-win scenario.
Yeah. I retcon what I changed my mind with what I changed my mind.
Actually, I have a.
And that
I
way
have a
there's no
4:30.
party
We're
splits.
gonna have to reschedule for like 2 weeks from now. I have a haircut.
Anyway, so y'all are able to leave the fort as you please, with whatever preparations you've made.
Yes,
For
please, before
now.
we have to retcon any other parts of our daily
Yep.
agenda. Quick leave.
Now that everyone's back on the same page of the meeting notes, yes. So you are going to leave and start heading northward.
Mhm.
Disway
Let's rock and fucking roll.
and Disway. The forest is rather quiet. At one point, you all see, off in the shadows of the trees, a white stag with large branching antlers. Reminds you almost of the Kadir, but it's more elk-sized. As you look closer at it, you realize it has many eyes across these antlers. And as it turns towards you to face you, all eyes are watching you. Yes, a Kadelk. Thank you very much. if you try to make any moves toward it, it just wanders off. And it does this thing where as it steps behind one large tree, you would expect to see it out the other side. It is gone. That fun little illusion of, ooh, where'd I go? But no, it seems to have
Holy
actually
shit, it's Jason Bourne.
disappeared. God dang it. Y'all are full
I would-
of...
Duncan would nod with like, well, like thank you for allowing us to pass through the forest or whatever. In case this is the eyes of the forest themselves, this forest spirit.
Or of actually, that's a very good question that Duncan just reminded Brun of.
Do something very
as-
fun now.
As we're walking,
No.
seeing the deer, I'm like, oh, hey Lathlan, or not Lathlan. I'm gonna ask you about Lathlan. Reshard, you heard of somebody named Lathlan in these woods?
Reshard was kind of distracted to the moment that you asked him. Prior to this, he was just kind of humming himself. It was actually the same tune that he had been dreaming about. DM, have I heard this name?
Give me an Arcana, a Nature, or a History.
I wonder which one Reshard is going to be good at doing.
None.
Dirty 20 Nature.
There is an old spirit, an old fae being that used to have holdings in the more eastern forests. You don't know where the boundaries of its territory are, if it's still around. You haven't really heard much about it in recent years, but your father used to talk about it. Your mother as well, interestingly enough.
Where did you hear that name?
We picked it up from some of the folks in the fort, and while you were busy learning your letters, we went out and tied up a shrine of theirs, trying to earn ourselves a little favor along the way. Wasn't sure if you'd heard any stories about them in your time up here.
A lot of people from up here have heard stories about them, and I'll just repeat everything that Alexis had told me. Everything that I've heard, passed down through the family. Father knew it, mother knew it. You spend any time out here long enough, you feel something.
All right. Well, good.
As you all approach where Spring Garden should be, based on your travels the previous day, from what Ribbon had told you about, you find more and more of those patches where the trees and plants don't reflect the current season. You pass through fall, then spring, then summer, then winter, and every mixture in between as you get closer and closer.
Is that normal?
That is normal for Spring Garden.
Okay.
I
just
don't
wanted
know
to
if
make
you've
sure.
been up this way before.
I'd like to think that I have. I am going to be still collecting any of certain weeds that I may come across.
Okay. As you get closer yet, we will move to a new map.
A new map.
Boop.
A new map approaches.
A new map touches the Roll20.
Doodly-doo. Doodly-doo. Setting some things up, don't mind me. Before you is a garden of sorts. There is an almost foreboding emptiness to it. And yet, surrounding the area, there are different night birds singing. There are sweet blossoms all around. You can smell them filling the air. And there is a gentle breeze here that rustles through the flowers and petals. There are grass-covered islands connected by bridges and stepping stones that spring up from pristine, clear turquoise waters. And if you take the time to look, there are orange and gold koi fish that drift lazily below. In the distance, there's a small moss-covered shrine with a mound of purplish-looking feathers that seems asleep. Even from where you stand, there is a gentle snoring in the midst of a variety of half-eaten carcasses and fish heads. Let's bring you all in. Doodly doo doo doo. Big map. Big map. Is there anything y'all are doing while I bring you in? We are going to continue to use Thane's token for Rushard. I'm going to plop you all down here on the southern island because you've approached from the south. You can place yourselves in there as you please. Please let me know if you can't move yourselves.
I'd like to pull Brun aside. Point over to a patch of flowers. Do you see that? It's a ground cover of folded leaves, kind of in half shade. I saw it in my dream last night. Strange one, I can't remember any of it. But I saw that when I was running through the garden, my garden. I wanted to see what you would think. I thought it might work well for your garden. It's called Alchemilla. It's known as the Lady's Mantle. Its leaves look like cups. It catches rain. In the late summer, we pass by some. It blooms small, star-shaped yellow flowers. From what I've heard, alchemists would use the dew from the leaves and turn it from metal to gold. I'd like to think this is something that she did for you. I'd slap you on the shoulder. You're built like an iron outhouse, but she turned your heart to gold. If that doesn't work, it was also used in tea, and you chug the glass that Duncan gave you. I think it's something that the kids say. The G has been split. It sounds something like you and Three Flowers did instead of drinking.
Nibbles, what are you talking about? What?
I pulled you away for a reason. My organ.
Yeah.
Everyone has a favorite flower. You didn't know, so here's an option.
Oh. I'll have to... they're awfully pretty.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
Can I hear any of this conversation? I am especially sensitive to mentions of garden and flowers. So if
In
I
iron
could catch
ship.
it, I would be.
Are the other two trying to be
An iron ship.
sneaky about this?
I was trying to pull away for a second before joining back in.
Roll me a stealth.
Can't even have one private conversation in the forest.
Chucked
That-
a one.
If anybody's
Nice.
wondering, Duncan is not nosy at all. He don't. All right, have your moment.
it's just an 8, unfortunately.
21.
I will say, Reshard, you do catch the mention of garden, and you are kind of like, what's going on there? See the plant they're talking about, know that it is native to this region, and it's kind of like, okay, whatever. Because-
When they come back to us, I had no idea that the two of you were into gardening. The person that you have known prior to this moment is very different than the one. Richard is like geeking out over the idea that he's around people who are into gardening.
It's another
I
face
have a
of
garden.
his.
I have a garden that I have been putting together for years. I will have to show you sometime. I have it on
He
my
makes
map.
his own fertilizer.
It's to the old family cabin. It is the coolest garden that you will ever see. It has basically anything native that is here. Everything is just really well structured and put together. And I have like this greenhouse that's like sequestered from the rest of the. And I'm going on. And
Duncan will come out.
You have broached the topic of his special
Sun Eater
You
is-
have activated my
Sun Eater is right over there, guys. We gotta keep our voices
right,
down.
right. Head in the game. Just we're gonna put a pin in it because wow.
Once we are back, I would love to hear more. This is
Yes.
we can agree on this.
This is the most hospitable, at least obnoxious Reshard has been. Brett is here to encourage his behavior.
I have been
Tower of Power
miserable
could
all
use a
day.
garden.
I had a terrible dream last night, and I thought today was going to be the worst day ever. And here we are. We're about to kill a thing. I thought Duncan was the only cool one amongst you, but maybe
Not to
that
be
is
the-
no longer.
Not to be the Debbie Downer or not to be the stick in your spokes here, but we might not be killing this. I'm not sure if that's the Sun Eater. In either case, I'm going to point to the flowers, be like, "We'll pick that up when we go."
Of course.
In case that's lethal.
But is this thing magical that we are about to fight? Yes. Regardless.
The two magical guys on the team?
Yeah, if I could do a check,
This is what we're here
And
similar to the flowers at Lakeland Shrine.
You don't even need to check. You've
Okay.
been told that this is not a beast. It is some kind of unusual creature. Probably Fae, based on the information you've been granted that Fae do tend to slip through here in Spring Garden.
so, Sun Eater or not, I mean, if it's something that we are hunting, it meets your criteria for what you need for your tower. It would gain me a good trophy. If we get something from it that I can take back, I feel like it's a good option.
If it's dangerous, if it attacks, but I mean, we've already seen another thing from the Fae. His name's Boo. It's a blink squirrel. No harm whatsoever. Moo. My bad. Let's
Boo.
inspect first.
I get scared.
Fair enough. Garden bros. You whatever you want to do.
Fellow gardeners.
As mentioned,
How-
it is to the northern part of the map. What you suspect to be the Sun Eater. Snoring mound, lots of carcasses, purple feathers. Very similar to what Duncan has in his pocket.
it was just about what I was going to ask. Is if I take the feather out, can I compare it? Kind of what I'm seeing, is it almost exactly the same?
You are very far from this thing.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to get closer to try and make that assertion.
Yeah. All right. Why don't we start to get a little bit closer? Let's keep the sound to a minimum. We don't want to wake this thing up if it's sleeping. The last thing we want is a large beam of light in all of our faces. End up like Pyrex.
I'm going to take cover and hide at if I can get out, maybe 30 to 60 feet away.
Okay. Let's see. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing if you scroll up to the
Little arrow.
north.
Oh,
So-
from the bear.
From the bear or from where you are? From the mound? So 30 some would put you on
we're-
this island.
Where are we at currently?
We are
You
down.
are
Oh,
at
it
this
is.
very
We're way
south
down there.
area.
We're way down there.
There are several
Okay.
islands in between you.
Yeah.
Stepping
Yeah.
stones, bridges.
Yeah. I'll disregard. I'll stay with the others until we get to within 30 feet of this thing. If we make it that far without being detected first.
Okay. Y'all gotta start moving yourselves.
Yeah. Start
You can-
moving across the bridge, looking for.
Start, let's move to the first island.
I want to look for any. Davis, I don't like that. You're like, how far is that? Can I Eldritch Blast this thing?
Try even have to go in.
Davis?
120 feet. Yeah, I can
You
use
shoot an
that from
Eldritch Blast at
anywhere.
them. They shoot a solar beam at you. Quip for
Yeah.
quip.
Yeah, that's a. But yeah, look, definitely like moving across, but looking for more. Brun's still a little gun shy, or a little. Ears are still ringing from the last batch of plants that we ran across. So Brun's gonna keep an eye out and ask Reshard to keep an eye out for any magical plants that might, that make loud noises or be an alarm clock or just like take away one of your important senses. Because there's weird tricksy plants in this area and Brun doesn't trust them.
I'm going to do that.
I would like. Do you want us both to roll DM? Do you want me to? I will happily assist Reshard.
You can either each roll or one rolls with advantage. Make your choice.
Reshard, I will help. I will assist.
Okay. This is. Did you say nature or survival, or did you say something else?
Perception or survival.
Survival. It is. That is going to be. Are you fucking kidding me? That is a natural 1.
With
Tee-hee.
advantage?
+8. +8.
With advantage?
Is that with
Natural one.
advantage?
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank
No, I'm
goodness.
helping. Yeah,
Thank
no, I
you
got
for
you.
assisting. Thank you. That is a 25.
There we go. Thank you.
Wonderful.
I was like, how
There we go.
you natural lunge twice? We're doomed. We're so fucked.
So what exactly are you trying to find here?
I am looking for any plants that could. They're not necessarily set up as traps, but any plants that are in the area that, as we pass near them or through them, would give us away to the other things that are around us.
There are some plants that, if you've seen the Blue People avatar, like when you brush them, they kind of glow a little bit. There are a few of them that would do that. They bioluminesce. There are some that are host plants for these little firefly type critters where you might disturb those if you brush through them or stomp through them, where that might set off some light. But for now, things other than being empty feeling, you're not getting a sense of things that are going to like alert from where you're currently at.
Okay. And how far away is this thing from where we are currently?
Who's got the ruler? You are
Whip it
currently about 100 some feet.
And then other DM related question. So Hunter's Mark. If I put Hunter's Mark on a creature, only I'm aware that it is marked, correct? The creature does not know that it is marked.
I think so.
That is correct.
So when we are
believe
within 90 or within 90 feet of this thing, I want to put my Hunter's Mark on it. To gain insight into any of its immunities,
100.
vulnerabilities. Within 90 feet, I'm sorry.
You are within 90 feet. That's what I said.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going
That's what I meant.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
All
He's
right.
been marked
Hunter's
for death.
Mark. Doodly doo. What do we want for that? Let's give it a
Now,
target.
if we don't kill it, you'll have a disadvantage for a while.
So you learn immunities, you said?
Immunities, resistances. Where's the rest? My thing disappeared. What the fuck? I had it, and now it's. Yes. So I have a Hunter's Lore ability that any creature that's marked by my Hunter's Mark, I know immunities, resistances, vulnerabilities, if the creature has any.
As your senses focus in on this thing, you start kind of going through your mind of what you're familiar with, and based on the information you had gathered from Pyrax, from their condition, and from what others have told you and what you're seeing here, radiant damage will not work. It is immune to that. It is immune to charm, being a fey creature, and it is resistant to fire.
We all knew this already going into this.
All right. I will
It has
just let
no
everyone else
notable
know.
weaknesses.
No weaknesses.
All gas, no brakes.
Okay, and I'll just keep that Hunter's Mark on as we are moving closer to it.
Understood.
It is at this point we can start doing a flank if we'd like. It looks like there is a stepping path through the water a little bit to the right there, and there's also a bridge to the second island to the left. We can have two people go behind it. I will volunteer to go into the front of it if maybe Brun wants to come with me, and we'll kind of keep its attention while you two lay on some smack hurt.
I'm going to be at a distance for most of the time with my blowgun. That what did I say? It has something on it. I can't remember. Oh yeah, my darts move faster than guards or something to that effect. Yeah.
Real quick, GM, can I look how did this thing get on this island? What path did this thing take?
Investigation.
Fooey.
It's a low roll.
Okay, that is a natural 19 for a 19.
Okay. Based
Naturally.
on the carcasses around it, it has probably used both the path on the left and swum through the water in
Alright.
various spots
So
since it's
here
got
and-
fish that he's
Okay.
been nomming on as well.
Okay. Duncan, what if we go left and right? And these guys can stay back here, but we can split its attention so these guys can do their thing from a distance.
Yeah, that works for me as well. As long as they feel like they are comfortable from the island here. I don't know how of a good shot you are with that blowgun of yours, but we'll see.
No one
I have full
blows.
confidence
No
in
one
Davis.
blows like I do.
No, don't 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 go singing that.
I honestly believe that.
We were having a nice time. We were having.
You
such
were
a
in
nice
that
time.
community prison for maybe a little too long. And I'll turn around. I'll take right if you go left.
Works for me.
I'm going to start heading over to this way.
And I'm going to take an effort to hide as I am moving to get closer.
Okay.
with my halfling coolness.
Seems we are committing to combat.
Okay.
Is it possible to get to this island at all? Or is that like a... Like, could I swim over and climb up to it?
You can swim.
You could also
Can you
climb up this
swim?
tree.
Can Navo swim?
That's what I was thinking too. I think I can swim. I can climb.
He's a
We're about to find out. Go jump in the water.
It's the Pirates of the Caribbean. He just walks along the bottom. This is when we find out Navis doesn't breathe.
He's
Brilliant.
cursed.
Navis is cursed for a bunch of other reasons. So that's-
But he also stole
Alright.
booty.
Navos, as you touch the water,
Okay.
as you step into it, you feel a little bit strange. There's magic to it. Please roll for me a charisma save.
Oh.
19.
Brun, can you come walk back towards
Okay.
me? I needed to touch you really quick.
Why do you say that, Duncan?
oh,
Because
you
I
know?
forgot to allow. So Duncan actually walks back
It's
over to
okay.
Brun
I-
and casts protection from evil and good,
Mhm.
focusing on Fays.
Navos, touching that water and feeling that magic, you kind of shake it off a little bit as you dip through it. It's very warm and comfortable. The fish are very pretty down below you. So you are able to make it through the water.
Oh, I am safe? Okay.
Mhm.
Am I able to... That's kind of far. I just wanted to, like... talk to like Brun and Richard, like... Dip your toe in before you get in. It's a little strange out here.
On the map, do we have to cross through the water, or are there bridges
No,
or
there's
things
stones.
that we can
Look
take?
at the footpath on the left there.
There
Yeah,
are
I'm
stones
just
gonna
here
not-
to the left. Duncan, roll me a charisma save.
I'm just not going to Frodo myself into the water.
Russia, go that
That
way.
is a 17 plus 5 for 21.
All right. You feel it as well, this warm, comforting magic in the waters around you. But nothing happens out of the ordinary.
With that revelation, I will draw my sword and prepare myself.
Why don't we roll initiative for now?
For now.
For now.
17.
Okay, 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
17.
17.
Dex mods?
Mine is 17 total plus 3.
Plus 2.
So we'll have Reshard going first before Navos. 14 to 10.
13.
What'd you get there, Duncan?
A 1.
What's your Dex mod?
A 0.
Incredible.
You earned that fucking one,
I'm-
buddy.
You
Yep,
sure
I got it.
freaking did.
One die. I might throw this die away.
You know, that might be good. All right. So I have that prepared for when we start doing things, because y'all are being so sneaky, so quiet. Brun, how far are you there? Okay.
Uh-oh. I
Don't worry about it.
okay. I'm super not worried
Y'all
about
can continue what you're doing.
it. I'm gonna like if Reshard is kind of parked this way, like if I can see Reshard, I'm gonna just like point him over towards Duncan's side of the water, and just like I kind of be like go that way. And like point to Navos. I'm like, I got backup. Go back him up.
I got back. Everybody just backs up, Brun.
Brun's easy to hide behind. Before making my way to this footbridge here.
Do we, as we're doing our quick back and forth, I'm just going to whisper to you, do you have poison? For like the darts? Do you poison that anyone?
What?
Like poison sauce? Is that what you asked me?
I'll go back toward what was it, Duncan? That you told me to go toward.
Go back up,
What's
Duncan.
the other guy's name? Duncan?
Duncan Du Bois. I'll head that way.
Duncan Du Bois.
Monday is for Du Bois.
When me and the bros go to the dunk tank, we Duncan Du Bois.
I hate it here. All right. What are we doing?
Brun, I'm waiting for Duncan to get into position before we move in.
On guard.
Duncan's moving up.
I'm going to get within 25 feet of this creature if I can get that close, as I can, right?
Left path or right?
Which is the direction that that Brent just told me to be coming from.
To the right.
Come from the
I went to the water though.
Oh, I don't want to go to the water. Is there a safe path that I can take?
The
path
left
that Brun
path
went.
I was on.
Path on the left is out of the water. We know Reshard doesn't like to get washed, so
That's very true.
Why-
Yeah,
Right
that's
toward
that's
water.
the problem.
Cleanest part of the body, his grippers.
ew.
I mean, he told me to do it, and I respect him because of the whole gardening thing. So I'm gonna dip a toe in.
I mean, even plants need water from time to time.
Reshard, the water is pleasant. Please roll me a charisma save.
A charisma save, guys.
I'm guessing it's like the swamp and Lord of the Rings, or like they just like pull you in. You know, it's
I
nice
know
down
that's
here.
what
Come
I.
down here.
That's what I. 14.
You sure?
14.
Come on, Porter.
Yeah, it's a 14. 13 plus 1.
Okay. All right. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Reshard, you feel this comfortable warmth reaching up through your body from the water. It's very pleasant.
Not too pleasant.
Your misgivings about this water, maybe it's all right.
I don't know.
Maybe there is
I'm
something
going
about that.
to. I'm going to continue into the water and through it to the other side.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Duncan.
And then I'm going to park.
Can you roll me another charisma save? You've been in the water a while.
Well, I think I'm out of the water now. I'm up on the.
No, you're still in it.
Oh, okay.
Well, GM said so.
That is a nat
you
20
move-
plus 5 or 25.
One more square, you would have been out of it.
Okay.
I want to be out of it.
Hey, Reshard, it took you a while to get
Yeah?
over. Can you roll me another charisma
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's
I
nice
did learn
water.
that I do have halflings. I have halflings luck, so if I roll a natural one, I can re-roll. So
save? So you're
something.
hoping for that nat one. If you
Oh,
roll
I
low.
got a 12 that time. I got a 12. 1, 2. Is
Reshard,
that okay?
this water is exceptionally comfortable.
Oh.
You feel at peace. You are currently
that.
under the effects of the Calm Emotions spell.
Dude, you fucker.
You
You could have just
are
let me walk on.
I think you mean you friend. You calm.
You cannot be
friend.
frightened, and you are
You
indifferent.
colleague.
Hello. You are indifferent towards all creatures until the end of your next turn.
Okay. I'm
We're
no
gonna
longer
let
hiding.
it last until y'all actually start into initiative. So
Great.
the anger that you started to feel toward Brun for directing you this direction, of sending you through the water, you're like, you
that's
know what?
fine.
It's comfortable.
Water under the bridge.
If you pee in there, who's gonna know?
I do.
You might like ruin all of
It's
it.
very relaxed. There are a couple of fish that float up from below. I kid. But yeah, this water is really nice. It's peaceful here.
Yeah.
As you get closer to the owlbear, Duncan, you can roll that
Mhm.
investigation to compare your feather to it. I love how Navos is just hiding back there.
I'm waiting for shit to go off.
Neva's
Why
is
you-
the
10 plus-
only one who makes it out alive.
Investigation. It's a 10.
A 10. It's not hard to figure it out. The feathers look
Good.
very similar.
Purple. I
And
think
it
that's it's
is-
positive ID.
Where you're at here, you can smell the rot of these half-eaten carcasses. There's fish stank from some of them. It's not great. And this creature, this mound of purple feathers, is just gently snoring. It seems to have not a care in the world.
I've suddenly become concerned.
Why?
Well, what if there isn't just one of them?
Who cares, man?
Looking-
More the merrier.
All right. What can I see behind the owlbear? There seems to be some sort of structure.
Oh, that is a shrine. It's covered in moss, a little overgrown, but the grounds, this garden, nicely
Can I s-
maintained. It's
Can I see into the
somewhat
shrine?
wild, but
Or is there
it's
walls?
really hard to see from here.
Did you say garden?
The whole place is a garden. It's spring garden.
The whole world is a garden if you think about it.
Oh,
Full of
my-
people who love living on that garden.
Wow.
I'll guess I'll make a glance over to my left to see Brun and kind of give him a nod.
Real quick, Jim, is the Sun Eater wet?
What
It's
an
about to be.
interesting question.
Brun would know this information. Fuck. Never mind. Ignore.
I mean, you can try and
Like-
glean some info about it.
Does it look like it is?
Can I get a wet check?
Has been swimming?
Roll me an investigation.
Oh boy.
I love how slowly this is going.
No, that's a 3 for a 3.
That 3, it is dark out here.
We are hunting this thing at night.
I don't
We
know if
decided
any
that
of
was
you
our best
have
call.
I don't know if any of you have like torches or anything that you've lit. There's a very gentle glow from creatures around here, but it's hard to make out much detail.
Navos just has a minor illusion, a gold question mark, like a WoW NPC above their head. Like what? What's happening?
What are we waiting for?
Do I even have torches? Do have torches. Yeah, I would like to light a torch and leave it on this part of the bridge, like set it by this part of the bridge,
Okay.
so I could find it in the dark if I have to.
So
It looks like a signal to me.
you said you want to light it? It is lit,
Yes.
fam?
I would like it to be lit, fam.
Can you remind me, please, what the radius of light is for a
20
torch?
foot bright light and an additional 20 of dim light. So it's gonna throw
About like that.
40 feet.
Mhm.
It is a 20-foot radius, so it's going to light up most of this island.
Oh boy. That's not what I want. Oh.
It's like a big old tiki torch. I hope there's
Oh.
citronella in it. Keep the
Quite
little
right.
buggies away.
We'll just go with that. Good enough.
Yeah. Just so I can kind of see what's going on, but I want to like jam it into the ground and then start moving forward.
With the striking of your tinder, your flint and steel onto this torch, the mound begins to shift and rouse as this light sheds across it. There's this almost iridescence across its feathers, and you see these kind of golden plumes that start to stand up around it. My friends, it is time for combat. You have lost a surprise attack, as it is now awake and aware of all of you. So, we begin.
Sorry, everybody.
Top of the round. As this creature begins to rouse, it kind of shakes itself awake, and everyone within a 20-foot cube of it, doodly-doo, must succeed on a constitution saving throw.
It's all three of us.
Mm-hmm. So why don't you three go ahead and make me con save?
Oh, what is? Do we know our target number?
Do you need to know?
No.
Tell me, baby girl, because I need to know. That's a 16.
23.
Rashard, we need a
You're
constitution.
muted,
saving throw.
Andrew.
Tell me, little Andrew, because we need to know.
Sorry. Yes, Constitution saving throw. I was like, I really hope I can get downstairs in time to do this. That is going to be a 17.
There are sparks and flares that kind of erupt around it as it shakes itself out, but you all manage to shake off whatever effect it might have had. Steady
That's
yourselves.
so cool.
Reshard, you're
Yes,
up
dude. Yeah.
with Navos on deck.
I think that this is really neat. This thing looks cool, and I like its colors, so I'm going to approach it.
I mean, a
I
bird
guess,
is just a bird
right?
you haven't met yet.
If you want to.
Yeah. I mean, I'm indifferent to it, so I don't feel
Till the
like
end of
in
this turn.
danger by it. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk out there, I guess. My movement speed is I'm a small guy. Yeah, I'm 30. I'm 30, so I can walk right up to it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pet it.
Roll me animal handling.
Yeah.
Duncan is going to look on with very much confusion
I'm just gonna
because he was
be
so
friends
gung ho
with
to
it.
kill this thing. He's like, oh, I'll pet it really quick.
Animal handling. That is not great. Why isn't it telling me what the number is? A 13.
Yeah, you start reaching your hand out. We'll approach that in a moment. On Albert's
Okay.
turn. Navos. Unless, Reshard, you have anything else as the warm feeling from the water starts to dissipate, and you realize you have your arm outstretched toward this creature that is very large and glaring at you currently.
I come to my wits while still on my turn.
The effect ends on the end of your turn. So you start shaking out of it after.
Yeah, if it's
finish your turn.
afterwards, I would just use a dash action to run out of there. But if it's the end of my turn, yeah, that's it. That's my turn, walking up and going to pet it. My right hand's still holding the blowgun, so I'm petting it with my left hand.
Amazing. Navos, with Brun on deck.
Oh, just, Reshard, what the hell? I'd search through my pack real quick, and I pull out a crystal vial, and I cast Summon Shadow Spawn, right to the north of Reshard.
Okay.
It's all right. He's friendly.
Victor,
Oh shit, he's friendly too.
It's not soon.
throwing a party up here.
We got a bunch of friends.
Nevos.
All we need is a
You've never
laser
used this in
light show.
combat.
I have never
It's
used
a garden
this.
party.
Roll me that d20. Arcana.
16.
Now got two of them.
All right, acceptable.
There are two
So
Davises.
what you do see. So this is similar to Navos's look. Maybe a touch taller, but hunched. This is the despair version. So there's
You got, like, platforms
scars all over the body. It looks like there have been multiple incisions used for some kind of like study or like dissection. Front and back, clean cuts, vertical, horizontal. Someone was trying to look into the anatomy. And there's a gradient as you reach the midsection down to the floor. It just becomes a shadow.
Are you okay? I've got.
Never is just like one big ball of trauma.
Like, every time I'm like, yeah. The fuck?
Open up my body.
Anything else for you, Nevos?
And that's
that
only
your
one of the
action?
forms. So then the shadow spawn, any creature other than it that starts its turn within 5 feet has its speed reduced by 20 feet. And it is going to take 1 attack against the Sun Eater.
You should have control of the Dark Nevos up there.
Yep.
I don't know what its health is either, so
I'll take care of that. So that's a 15 to hit.
15 to hit. Will hit.
Okay, and that will be 12 points of cold damage.
Cold damage. All right. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay. A sizable chunk as feathers begin to fly from this creature. Right, Brun, brings us to you. Owlbear on deck.
I would like to grab one of my nets that I picked up from the armory.
Mm-hmm.
And move up to this gentleman and attempt to toss the net over this thing and try to ensnare it.
Okay, big beefums.
Um,
This is a contested strength, yes?
He was near me within the net with this thing.
is
like a cage match.
restrained. So technically a net is a thrown weapon. Oh, which I'm bad at.
You're standing right next to it.
Uh-huh.
You know
Let's
what?
keep going.
I already
You know
used
what?
it. damn thing.
Fuck the net. Fuck the net. Brun's like, I don't know how to actually throw this thing. And I would like to just get grapple onto this thing and try and put it in a headlock.
Okay.
Hold the
Contested
net and
strength?
grapple it.
Yeah, rolling to hit.
Yes.
16 plus.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, 16 plus 6. And then for the grapple.
Keep in mind, you do have Murder Sandwich with Dark Nevos.
For advantage, correct?
Mm-hmm. +2.
Plus 2. And that plus 2 is just to the attacker. Is that to damage as well?
Just to the attack.
So, because I'm unarmed, it's gonna be 11 damage, and then bonus action attempt to grapple. So this is the contested.
Okay.
Ooh,
17.
boy. Also a 17.
Meets a beats. Goes to the
Meets it.
aggressor.
So yeah, I got the Brent just kind of reaches up, gets in the feathers, and just like grabs and like locks the arm, like locks the elbow, and is just kind of got the legs on either side of this thing's shoulders, and he's just like, well, the pull, and I'm trying to pull the head up so if it solar beams, it does not solar beam. Spooky Shadow Navos.
Okay.
Probably.
We got enough scars.
Anything else for you?
Action, bonus action. I'm gonna save my action surge for later.
That would have been a bonus anyway.
Action surge does not require my bonus action. I could just
Really?
yes,
Fascinating.
it's literally I just
Good
get
to know.
another action.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
and
Anything else?
nope, that's it.
Okay. The owlbear, now grappled, does not take kindly to this. It has been awoken. Reshard and Duncan, you see
Yes.
this as the lower jaw gapes open, this bright yellow inside of the mouth, crackling with radiant energy. Let me
Oh,
just-
Don't you dare laser beam my friends.
Only I can laser beam my friend.
So a
Friend.
60. There we go. Nice. So everything in that direction needs to make me a dex save as this energy coalesces in its mouth.
23. Oh wait, I actually
A six.
What's wrong with this thing? Correction, 13.
13.
This D&D Beyond update is so annoying. Yeah, 13.
Duncan rolled a 6, but he might burn his inspiration and reroll that. For an 11.
13 radiant damage to both of you.
Okay.
As
Ow.
you feel your skin start to crisp up as a very strong sunburn takes over. And that... That will do for now, as it cannot move while grappled. That brings us around to Duncan. To end
Clarifying
off
question.
the round. Yes.
This owlbear is taking up a 1 slot of 5x5 space. Does that consider it a medium creature?
It is in fact a medium creature. It's just chunky.
It is just chunky. I am going to, after being burned, I'm going to check around on the grounds for signs of a larger owlbear. Owlbears are usually large creatures. I think this might be a child.
Okay.
So I'd like to check for signs
survival or
of a second bear.
investigation.
I'm going to do survival because I'm better at it.
Duncan, I've never wanted you to be more wrong in your life because I'm currently choke slamming the child.
That is a 15 plus 3 for an 18.
You don't see quite enough corpses around to feed a second larger owlbear. This does
Okay.
seem to be a young one, for sure, but it is... You're not seeing signs of a second one. And you feel fairly confident that you would notice something like that.
Okay.
You do also notice that with the mouth gaped open, as it is, you've heard stories I will say, of things like beholders.
Mhm.
It kind of reminds you of that, with these golden fronds floating around like extra eyes.
Oh, like eyes,
Mm.
Yeah.
kind of like Scarad's enemies or whatever.
Perhaps.
Like the butterflies have the big dots on their wings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move in, and I'll attack it. I'll move to attack. It'd be me.
Okay.
First attack. 10 plus 5 for a 15, or 10 plus 6 for 16.
16 will hit.
Okay. For 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
What kind of damage?
It's just gonna be regular slashing.
Thank you.
And I'll swing again because I have a double weapon attack. Come on, plus 1. It's 11 plus 6 for 17. Get some
That'll hit.
hits. For 4 damage for the second one.
Okay.
No, then my turn.
That'll end your turn.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Brings us back around to the top of the round. Actually. End of Duncan's turn. The owlbear will kind of look around. And there is this light that appears. Several of them, actually. Grab the right layer. Oodly-doo. Hopefully y'all should be able to see that. Did that work?
Sunsprite? This is
Yeah.
Sunsprite.
The commotion has alerted some sunsprites. Teehee. With them alerted, the sun bear looks around, kind of dazed, confused, scared, etc. And in a small flash, reappears over here.
What happens to me?
You drop in place.
Okay.
So that is that.
Well, now we're all in line for a solar beam.
What?
Except
No.
Navos. Good thing Navos is safe and far away.
The fake Navos is there.
So, at this point, this creature is pissed. That much is clear.
I wonder why.
Everybody, please make for me a wisdom save as it roars out.
I'm good at those.
Aiming for a 13.
That
30,
is a
20.
16. 10 plus 6.
17.
16.
Okay. None of you are affected by the rage of this creature. That brings us to Reshard with Navos on deck.
I've made a horrible mistake.
I regret my action.
Now that I'm shaking out of it, with my movement speed, can I go to any point of higher elevation that's further north?
I mean, there's rocks kind of to the north of
There's
the
that shrine. Do you think
shrine?
you got
There's rocks to your east here that you could climb up a little bit. I'd say
Yeah,
take
let's
an
do that.
extra
That's-
5 feet of movement to get up those.
Yeah, let's go up there. 30 feet, like however further for the second I can get with 30 feet. And
Real quick.
yes,
Hold please. You are going to take 1 piercing damage as you pass by the sun sprite, and it flashes out a stabby little hand. Shanks you in the ankle.
I am then going to do. Oh fuck this guy! I'm going to. I can attack a thing I don't have Hunter's Mark on, correct? And then I can move
Yeah.
back to the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna blow this dude.
Which one?
and
The one
that
that shanked
is-
you?
And that's going to be a 17.
Sounds like
to
you're in
hit.
prison all over again.
17 will hit it, yes.
And that's going to be 7 points of piercing damage.
That'll do it. This
How does he
dancing
look?
little light. As your weapon, as your damage occurs, this creature explodes in light. The rest of you feel if you were any closer, you would probably have taken some more damage from something like that. So it is kaput.
And how far away is the second one that is next to the owlbear?
Can somebody else measure that? I'm reducing auras.
Working. Oh yeah, it's 5 feet. and
Less than
50
5.
So I am going to aim for that one next. I can shoot something that is up to 100 away from me with disadvantage. And with disadvantage, it's another 17 to hit. It was a 17 and an 18. And that's on
sprite?
the other sprite that is next to the owlbear. Because now
Okay.
I know they explode. So same deal, same exact amount of damage, also 7 points of damage.
Do.
It does have resistance against fire damage.
Oh yeah.
Well, it doesn't take away any, like, it just only takes half the damage.
Well, and it's one
Okay.
fewer enemy.
So as it explodes, the where you had struck it previously, you see those feathers molt out and fresh ones appear, and it seems to be healthier as it takes radiant damage.
I'm going to use the rest of my movement speed, if I have any, to take cover behind something.
You do not have any left.
Okay, never mind. That is my turn.
Nevos, with Brun on deck.
I will be taking 2 shots of Eldritch Blast, one at the Sun Sprite, one at the Owlbear. 24 and 16.
24 and 16 will both hit. And as you all watch this creature take that radiant damage, you see it starting to charge up that crackling solar energy in its mouth once again. This is your warning. It will have one more round after this, just so you're aware.
The radiant damage from the
Till it can solar beam again.
from the Eldritch Blast.
No, sorry. This
No,
is
from the sun sprite blowing up, I
from the
believe.
tied
Oh.
to that.
Gotcha.
It
So
has
I'm-
regained its solar beam,
Mhm.
but back forever ago, you had asked that I give you one round of prep, so that you would know that it
That
is going to do
he's
the
juiced
thing.
It's telegraphing its attack.
It is telegraphing the attack, so on its turn, it will have that solar beam available to it. So act accordingly this round.
So I'm guessing the sun sprites aren't fire, but radiant damage, and it can just eat those.
So, Nevos, both of your attacks hit. How much damage?
7 to the Sun Sprite, 10 to the Owlbear.
That's 10 for that one. That's not a 10. There we go. The Sun Sprite explodes.
And then my little dark guy, is going to move over to the torch and knock it off. Go away. Get rid of that flame.
Okay. Poof. We'll out in it, which I believe is an action to do. Because it's a use item.
Yep. Where do I want to go? I'm going to go up there. And that's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it will use a legendary action to make a claw attack on your shadow guy.
Okay.
Doodly-doo-doo-doo. That's a nat 20.
Good luck.
That is 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
Anything else for you? That brings us to Run.
Nope.
With Owlbear on deck. Reminder once again, it does have its solar beam recharged. And could potentially use it after Brun's turn here.
In case you've forgotten.
Just in case you've forgotten, I'm trying to be fair.
Yeah, Bren's gonna just run up and repeat the process. It used the teleporting away thing. Now it's dark, but it's the brightest glowing thing in the room. So Bren's going to again trying to knock it away. Have it not looking at me and my friends. That is another 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
And I want to use my menacing attack.
What is that, and have you ever used it before?
Trying to make it scared of me.
You're trying to fear it.
I'm trying to fear. I don't know if I've made it. I don't know if I don't
think
I've
you've used it before.
So I roll a d20.
Roll a d20. What level ability is this?
This is a... When do I pick these up? Believe 3rd level, because I picked these up as my... I got this at the same time I got Bait and Switch.
Okay. You'll be needing 3 successful in-combat rolls until you no longer need to roll for it.
Okay.
So keep track of that.
Great. That is an 11 on the d20.
And do I need to roll something to counter that?
So I will need a wisdom saving throw. And I get to add...
That's a 13.
DC was 14 for that.
Okay.
And I get to, add a d8. And 6 is 8 plus... 6. So 14 bludgeoning, and Brun just kind of runs out of it. Roared at us. Brun's gonna roar back. And be like, I ain't scared of you. And then scream at it.
Okay. And it is afraid?
It is frightened. So it is disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks while I'm in line of sight, and it cannot willingly move towards me.
Okay.
I will then...
Brutal.
Second attack, because I get 2 attacks. Roll to punch it again.
Uh-huh.
That is a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
This one I'm going to do another punch. There's an 8 plus 6 for another 14. And then bonus action to grapple it again.
No need.
No need? Okay.
No need. As you bring your fist into its face, it drops. That crackling energy that was building in its mouth dissipates a little bit. And doodly doodly do. Something fun happens.
The older brother shows up.
Okay. Where the owlbear drops, there is this energy that builds and expands from around it. It is a bright golden force field of energy where the owlbear is this faint silhouette floating within it. The air all around you tingles with the scent of ozone as 4 glowing orbs coalesce around the now calm garden. Give me but a moment. I need to give this... There's that. Hopefully y'all should be able to see that. Nope. Done goofed. There you go. Now you should see it.
Oh.
That's a little excessive for that orb. It just fills its own space there. However, there are other orbs that start to appear as well. I gotta grab them all, sorry. And I think I can... Did that work? Can you see any of those? No, you
No.
you can see one to the
Just-
south. Beans.
Oh.
Alright, I gotta do these individually. There is a black orb, a white orb, a red orb, and a blue orb,
Oh no.
and an owlbear in a golden force field. One of them, the white one, sparkles with bright white light. A second is fiery red. The blue one pulses rhythmically. And the last is a dark black that drinks in the light of everything around it. They bob slowly in place, levitating the air, and sway very gently in the calm gusts of this garden. What are you all doing?
Are we still in initiative?
Sort of. We're going to keep the initiative order on hand.
Okay.
But for now, you
Uh,
can do as you please.
Does this make sense to anybody else?
No, not quite.
Do we see anything in
And
the
I would like
sky?
to-
It's nighttime. Looks like nighttime. There's a moon.
Am I near the shrine with where I am?
You're-
About 10, 20, 10 15 feet away.
Can I do a quick inspection of this shrine? Is there anything that I can glean from it that kind of explains what we are, or like where we are, or I don't know, like anything about this place?
Yeah, if you want to go looking around in there.
Yeah, like a quick pass, just because I'm somewhat nearby.
Sure.
Just
you wanna
to just to
take
see.
give me an investigation.
Yeah.
Calm
Yeah.
that music down. Yeah, see?
Never mind. Move on.
What'd you get?
A 4.
The shrine is, as mentioned before, fairly well maintained, a comfortable little space. There are shelves with various knickknacks, offerings that have been made, and an old carved statue of a creature with deer antlers on it, and thorns that sprout from its flesh.
Oh. Did we know that? That seems topical, right?
Perhaps.
I'll just make a mental snapshot. And then I will join the others, but still staying like 25 or so feet back from them if I can.
It is a bit past 9. Do y'all want to take, say, a 5-minute break? You can think about things for a little bit, and we will resume where we leave off.
That
I
sounds good
would
to me.
love that. The dogs are barking, so
Okay, let's take a 5. We'll return at quarter after.
cool.
Okay.
Thank you, quarter after.
Back in a bit.
Hey, Derek,
What's up?
you want to come over this week?
I can't do Thursday, unfortunately, but I could do next week.
Ah,
I know. I've got a.
yeah, Thursdays.
Okay.
I have to watch One Piece anyway,
Oh, is that out?
so no biggie.
That's out this week.
It's out on Tuesday. It's out tomorrow.
I'll have to check that out.
I'll probably have it finished. I might be on my second watch by the time Thursday comes around. We'll see what the kids let me do.
I was gonna say they're doing the full season again.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So I'll be doing that.
All right, I'll have to do that. I told Kylie about the Scrubs reboot. It's pretty decent. If you ever seen the original.
Yeah, I'm caught up. It was one of my favorite shows when it was originally on. So yeah, I was nervous, but I was very happy with what we got. The problem is, I think that the pit kind of ruined me. Because like you go from the pit and like how intense it is and how like there's always shit happening.
Yeah.
And then like you cut to Scrubs and it's just like it's not that at all. So I think it's really funny by comparison.
I haven't started the pit yet. Maybe eventually, but I've never been too interested in those shows. I mean, Grey's Anatomy, but I kind of like I'm off of that for now.
Yeah, better be. Oh, Kylie was obsessed with that show. And then the writing just got so bad. I would like sit and just laugh. I think I kind of ruined it for her. Maybe.
So we need to figure out the other game as soon as possible. Now that Ty's free.
Yeah, maybe we can get something in. So my plan, now that Evan is back, he can hear this. So the publisher of Tapestry went out of business.
Closed. Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, out of like nowhere. So my plan is probably to publish Tapestry on my own this week.
Like, how does that work?
Yeah, so self-publishing is pretty easy. I just got back the final cover. My sister is really good with this kind of stuff, so I reached out to her and I was like, "Hey, I have this image. The publisher provided it to me. It was the one that they were going to use, and it's the one that I've used in the trailer and everything." So I was like, "Hey, this is what I want." She sent it back to me, and I'm going to use Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing service. So it will be in hardcover, paperback, and Kindle. And then so if there's a website that I can go to that like all the publishers use, where I can hire a freelance narrator to do the audiobook version. But I've been in talks with an audiobook person already because they published a couple of my shorter stories. So we'll see if that gets picked up. But yeah, in any case, probably this week I'm going to order myself a proof copy to make sure it looks okay, and then I'll just mail out copies to all of you guys just directly.
Now I'm excited for it. I saw your post on Facebook about the publisher closing, and I was like, "Oh shit!" But
The whole thing.
I'm still excited to see Tapestry brought, to book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did a final pass through it. I'm pretty happy with it. But I didn't want to wait another year to year and a half
To find another
for me to like start over. Yeah, well, and I am of the opinion that by the end of the year next year, probably at most, basically anyone with like a ChatGPT subscription can just like do a version of this, or at the very least, like any of my short stories. So my plan is to this year, within the next couple of months, self-publish everything that I've ever written. And that way, like it's done, it's out there. And then Derek and I are working on a really big project right now, so that's going to be taking up more of my time. And then my Lit Mag, literary magazine, is actually doing really, really well. So I might be pivoting to that. And I don't know. So about 10 to 15% of our submissions were AI made submissions that we are aware of. And I had like, on the day that our submission window closed, I like threw a fit because we had accepted a piece that we found out was AI, and we paid the guy for it. And the guy was like a multi-award-winning poet and author. He had been getting accolades from way back in 2015, like long before generative AI came on the scene, and I discovered a blog of his that he wrote recently, where he's bragging on the blog about having AI spam publishers with slop that is trained off of everything that he has ever written. And he just makes money by leveraging his past awards.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's the most disgusting thing.
It's killing the industry.
It's so depressing. I gave a speech this weekend at writers conference out at St. Francis University, and like no one is taking this seriously in the writing community, at least locally. And like they have no idea. Like the whole. I was hoping to be coming back from this conference like reinvigorated in a way, and I'm like more depressed about it than like
It just kills your spirit to know that like people are getting paid to do this and they're not even doing anything.
Yeah, they're just fucking. It's just lazy, and it's worse than laziness. It's plagiarism. Like they're using
other
program
people's work. Yeah.
So Anthropic settled a $1.5 billion class action lawsuit from authors who had sued them because it was training on their stories. So it's incredibly depressing. So I'm just next couple of months publishing everything that I've written that is publishing ready. And then we'll see what happens. Just moving on to other things. But it's some sad shit. But anyway, the short version of all of that is expect Tapestry within the next 2 weeks. It should be arriving at your place.
Perfect. I will be looking forward to it. Hopefully it's a signed copy.
Well, that's the problem. So here's my thought, okay? So
Hi, friends.
Hi.
Hello. So I am going to be sending it from directly from Amazon to you, but if we ever get an in-person game in for this campaign, like let's say, when we reach like episode 100 or something, Alexis, then maybe I'll just sign your copies then or something.
I think Curtis is the only one that's pretty far away, right?
Yeah, but even DC isn't that far. We can work something
3
out.
hours.
I mean, for like game 100 or something, it feels like we can really do it up,
I have to survive my 30th birthday. We'll see how that goes.
You get pretty turnt.
No. I'm cursed, and I will not see beyond 30. So I don't know if that kicks in like as I turn 30 or like as I'm getting toward 31.
Who cursed you? Who did you piss off?
Wouldn't you like to know? We are at 16 minutes past. Where's Curtis?
He had another work thing. The dogs were barking.
The curse got him first.
He did mention that the dogs were barking, and I took that literally. So he's probably taken them outside, behind the barn. So, welcome back in. You all are free to move about the cabin. You can use player brains if you'd like to. There are orbs. There are owlbear in orb. A little force field around it.
Hello.
What doing, friends?
Okay. So, player side. The reason I asked about the sky is this throwing off the constellation at all to you guys? To the ones who know.
Yeah, I found it in my notes. It's giving the constellation.
The 5-pointed constellation from
Someone's
when
got it as a tattoo.
From when things arrive from the Fae, and then its orb is the yellow star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
I don't know if y'all need to fill Andrew in on this. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
So when things arrive from the Feywild, typically there's a constellation with 5 separate stars: white, yellow, blue, red, and black. When when the Sun Eater arrived, this constellation was not there. So that kind of threw like 3 flowers and the druids at the fort off. So what I'm wondering as outside of the game, is it trying to summon something else right now, using its yellow orb, as well as these other orbs appearing around us?
Or is this how we send it back?
Or, yes.
Well, are we trying to send it back? I thought we were trying to collect it. We have to stop whatever this is happening.
Because the gold, it is gold is in the center, black is north, red is south, blue is east, white is west. But which one?
It's just floating in there.
Yeah, but these are not in that orientation. Do we have to touch them in a certain order?
Can Duncan walk up to the blue one and is it how far above it is it floating? Is it like just barely above the ground or like up in the
It's
air?
comfortably within reach.
Okay. I will tap it with the butt end of my sword. Kind of flipping my sword around and hitting with the butt end of it.
Roll to hit. I'm kidding. Yeah, you tap it and it shifts.
Does it feel solid?
It shifts in the direction that you kind of bap it. You see it swaying gently with the wind. It's very, very gently drifting in the direction that the wind is pushing it. Also, you take about 37 lightning damage.
I only have 32 hit points, so.
That one's not a joke.
I kid.
Yeah, I think. What if we arrange these? What if we like go get them and push them to us? And push them around the owlbear.
Yeah. Is it tangible enough? I'm gonna put my sword away to grab it with my hand.
You feel some resistance. Like it's not a completely solid object. It is a sphere of
Mhm.
force, but it is tightly contained, and you can manipulate it.
I will like to kind of pull it, and I'll pull it down with me to where Brun and Navos are.
Dark Navos.
Orb.
Brun will run here and grab this orb. And do the same, yelling for Reshard to go grab the white orb in the water.
Oh, he could go back in the water. That's probably not a good idea.
I'm
Brun doesn't
No.
know that.
Brun doesn't know shit.
Yeah.
but I know that something was off
Reshard
because
knows.
it took about a third of my health down as a result. I'm going to
Did
say no,
not.
gardening buddy. It did. When the thing that I started petting attacked me. I'm
You
just
gotta
going to say
respect its distance.
yes. I prefer not to do that. Can I fish for it? Is there something? Can I grab a thing to kind of fish it out of the water?
Friend, that is a very long way out. For you to stay out of the
Oh.
water and reach it, that is a 45-foot distance from
Yeah.
this end.
While you're
Mm.
complaining,
From the other end, it's
Duncan
15.
is going to start making
Oh,
his
yeah.
way over there, and he'll touch himself before he hits the water and cast protection from evil and good again on himself.
Okay.
enter the water.
Make me a charisma check.
Okay.
Charisma save, rather.
I'm going to do the same thing, swim out, go to the black. I have a 17.
That's a 16 plus 5.
Clear.
Okay. I'm going to grab the orb and bring it with me.
Orb.
No, I'll grab the black one. Yep.
Yes.
Orb,
Now we're the Power Rangers.
Orb.
Now this is a laser light show. This is a birthday party.
Ins.
So what's our Sun Eater been doing as we're moving around?
It is drifting in there. Just gently drifting.
All right, what was the pattern?
Black north, red south, white west, blue east, and then yellow in the middle.
Yeah. If there's no objections, I think we.
Sorry, can you say that again? Black North.
Black north,
Oh.
red south, white west, blue east, yellow center.
Or do we do the opposite?
As you push these different orbs around, feeling the resistance of their magic against your hand, feeling the energies within them crackling a little bit, there's a ripping sound with more ozone that fills the air as the owlbear inside the yellow, that force field, rears up, its face toplit by a 5-foot radius star that now floats above its head as the aura it had collapses in on itself. The feather fronds, those yellowy eye feathers, erupt in a burst of light that settles around you all. Everybody within 30 feet. Reshard, where are you at?
Not in the water,
minute
I'll
this.
tell you that.
Not in the water? Did you come join them as they were moving things around?
So I mentioned this before, I purposely was staying within 30 feet, outside of 30 feet away from them this whole
Okay.
time.
All
I
right.
did say that. You guys
Everybody,
remember-
please
never
make
moved
for
it.
me a Constitution saving throw.
Even me?
Navos, how long does your Shadow Boy last?
Concentration up to 1 hour. So
Okay.
right now, still here
Gotcha.
until whatever this is.
12.
Cool.
Oh,
Reshard, you are outside of the range.
Trump for
You're fine.
Correct.
Ooh, wait. Hold on.
What was the save again?
13.
What?
Con.
Constitution.
Con? Great. 25.
I have a 15.
16 Navos, 10 for the Shadow.
The Shadow is blinded.
Blinded by the
What's a
sun.
good icon for that? Zap. Sure. It's a Navos clone. Thank you very much. Only one eye. All right. The 3 of you who have sigils feel them begin to burn as this creature has emerged. Let me bring this back.
Now there are 2 of them.
Doodly-doo. All right. The owlbear, awake, angry. You see this flash of light from the star that floats above it, and it regains its health as it heals in the sunlight or the starlight. We resume initiative with our owlbear. So that's actually where we left off. Teehee. What a fantastic time.
Oh.
Brun, you are right in front of it. It's going to step towards. Ooh, actually, Navos' clone is right in front of it.
Is it still afraid of me as well?
It technically was unconscious. I believe that clears afraid.
Sure.
And that should also clear the hunter's mark, right?
Yes, because his health
Target-
dropped to 0. Yes.
Yeah.
You can choose. You do not have to.
So it either drops or you shift it, right?
Yeah. So Reshard
When the
has to
creature
use a
drops?
bonus action to shift it, yes.
And there was nothing else to shift it to. So that would drop it. So the Navis clone is right in front of it. It's going to swipe at that.
Okay.
That is... Okay. And that is going to do 10 points of piercing damage as it goes to take a bite from your boy.
Of nothing.
Is it down yet?
Oh, nope.
Okay.
Still good for now.
And it goes to swipe with its claws and misses, stumbling ever so slightly. It will use its movement to step over toward Brun. And that'll
Does it
do
get-
for it.
Sorry, opportunity, does that work when blinded or not?
I don't believe it does.
You can make the attack while you're blinded. You make attacks at disadvantage.
Still at disadvantage.
There you go.
Okay.
This is why I like having you guys at my table. I don't have to know everything.
13. Or no, sorry, that'd
13.
be never mind. It'd be below that. 10.
Okay. That will not do as your clone swipes blindly. So that brings us to Duncan.
Okay.
Angie boy.
Okay. Redrawing my sword. I'm going to take a deep breath. And I'm going to start sprinting. And I'm going to run up to the owl bear and cast a thunderous smite. After
Okay.
I make an attack roll.
Nice.
For
That'll
a
hit.
nat 20 plus 6 for 26.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Double those damage dice.
Double them damage dice. So
Roll
it's
them
going to be 1d8. That's 4 plus 3 for 7 for damage. And then this thunderous smite is 2d6. That's
Sorry, you said 7
5.
damage?
7 damage for the normal slashing damage, but that's without the double damage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 3. 3 is another 6. That's 7 plus 6 for 13. Plus the extra 2d6.
13 is what damage?
13 slashing damage.
Is that including or without the 7?
That is including the 7. 7 plus 6 for 13.
Okay.
And that's
so
just
need to get
the normal
6.
attack. And then there's additional 5 thunder damage.
For your Thunderous Smite, because you've not used it before in combat, give me a d20. You're aiming for a 16.
That is a 19.
Okay. Goes through. You said it was how much damage for that?
That was an additional 5 thunder damage. And he has to
Okay.
make a strength check.
Strength check.
Strength saving throw against my spell DC, which is a 12. It's not great.
19.
19, it passes it. So he doesn't get pushed. He stays where he is. He's going to try to push him into the water.
Nice. Very cool. Anything else for you before we head to the top of the round?
I'll attack again, because I can do that.
Want to see me do it again?
That is a 10 plus 6 for 16.
16 will hit.
I will smite it once more.
Is this the Thunderous Smite again?
Which is a thunderous smite.
Okay. Roll me a d20 to see if that Thunderous Smite goes off.
It is
You're
a
aiming
3.
for 14. Your Thunderous Smite fizzles. In this instance.
Okay, so I'll just do normal damage.
Normal damage.
That is a 7 plus 3, 9, 10. 10 damage.
Okay. Again,
And
a
that would be the end of my
sizable
turn.
hit. Okay.
With the thunderous smite, it does cast a sound wave that echoes up to 300 feet that any creature can hear. It's audible.
Nice.
Like a crack of lightning.
At the end of your turn, it will use 2 legendary actions to quick charge its solar beam. You see that energy return once more. This one you do not get warning on. I'm so sorry.
It is what it is. Duncan, you're
Go.
Mm.
That away. So, Duncan and Navos, if you wouldn't mind, could I please get deck saves?
Sure.
13 is what you're aiming for?
I will get a 10.
Nat 20.
17 radiant to Duncan, and half
Okay.
of that to Navos.
Okay.
I believe half of that would be, 8? Half rounded down. So 8 radiant to Navos. And that is back to the top of the round. Top of the order. With Rushard on deck.
That's me.
That is you. Do. So, with its eruption, you all will see more sun sprites appear. I apologize, this will take a moment.
Mhm.
There's a new sun sprite next to all of you. Duncan and Brun, keep in mind you are now murder sandwiched. Okay.
Good. Lovely.
And that means I need to add.
Does the solar beam count as an attack?
That was a legendary action. I do think it counts as an attack.
Because that would have disadvantage against me. I don't know how that would work in this sense.
It's a beam?
Yeah, since it's not rolling, disadvantage doesn't matter. Same thing
Yeah.
with the blinded, because it's not making an attack or an ability.
It's just an AoE.
Your protection from good and
Yeah.
evil is less helpful.
I know.
Nice try, though. Rushard, you are up, my friend. You have a sun
I
sprite right
am.
next to you.
I do. How far? The one that's next to me, is it right next to me? I'm looking
It's
at the
right next
map
to you.
here.
It's within 5 feet.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. I am going to. I'm going to provoke an opportunity attack to get, let's say, 10 feet away. How whenever they explode, is it a 10-foot, 5-foot radius?
I don't know if I want to tell you that.
I watched twice. I've
All
blown up
right.
twice.
I'm convinced. 5 feet.
Okay, I'm going to move 10 feet away from it to provoke an opportunity attack, and then I'm going to turn around and hit it with one of my blow darts.
So, opportunity attack. That's a nat 20 for 25.
Yeah.
2 piercing damage to your ankle this time. Sucker.
Okay, that's going to be a 29 to hit.
That'll hit, and it will explode. Red
Yep.
X of death. Pew.
Okay, and then other one, I'm gonna shoot my blow dart at the owlbear bro, with my hunter's mark still on him.
Your hunter's mark dropped because it dropped to 0 hit points, so you would have to reapply that.
Oh, okay.
That's what we were
I'm going to
debating.
do that. Yes, I see. I'm going to do that with my bonus action, but
One
it was
hunter's
just a nat 1 to hit it. 11 total. Wait, it's a nat 1. Well, okay, so I have luck,
You
but I
can
don't know if
use
that's
your
for
luck
attack
point.
action. Okay.
I believe,
in
to
that case-
re-roll that. Do you have to hit it to get your hunter's mark? I forget how that works.
No, it just happens.
Spending a bonus
automatically.
action.
That just happens.
You just look
Okay,
at it.
Cool.
That is a
Hunter's mark.
28,
That'll hit.
28 that time. and that's 7 plus
Nice.
8 points of damage.
7 plus 8.
7 plus 1.
Total?
That is 8. 8. That is 8 total.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was not good. I rolled very poorly.
I'll take it.
And that's my turn.
So at the end of your turn, it's going to spend a legendary action.
No.
And it will appear.
No.
Right there. Right there.
No
Nope.
way.
Nope. Right there. There we
Oh,
go.
come on.
I had to think about it. Sorry.
I was expecting it.
It will teleport right over there in a bright flash of light. Navis, you're up. And there's now an angry owlbear in your face.
Yeah, I bet there is.
Teehee.
Yeah, good luck, bud. Misty Step.
Oh, snap.
Spicy.
Good.
The
Good for you.
spiciest out.
Now it's gonna turn to me.
Yeah, go look that way. Okay, so 2 shots. 25 and 15, both at the Sun Eater.
Both will hit.
Correct me if I'm wrong, other fellow players.
Oh, no.
I had heard knowledge that the owlbear can travel through sunlight, like from one sunlight location to another. And if these sun sprites are the ones dropping the sunlight, it's just teleporting to them.
Yeah.
So it's going to
Where did
teleport
you
to
hear
them.
this from?
I think
Yeah,
we heard,
in-game?
we heard it. Yeah, when we had talked about it.
I don't know about
The
that.
encounter.
I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember. Yeah, I
Sure you
remember.
do. Sure you do.
Last game we talked about it.
It wasn't last game. It was. The first time we
Navis,
met
what are
with
you
Todd.
doing, my friend?
Quick
That's 8
before the colluding continues.
Peanut gallery, shush.
18 points against the Sun Eater.
Total?
And then total 18.
Sides will hit.
And then Shadow Spawn against the Sun Sprite above it.
Okay.
Ooh, that's only going to be a 14.
That'll hit.
That'll be 9 points of cold damage against the Sun Sprite.
It will burst. And with that burst, can your shadow make me a dex save, please?
Mm-hmm.
DC 10.
Nope. Fail.
Okay. It will take 9 points of damage.
Oof. It's looking rough, but it's still up. That's my turn.
Still up. All right. That's your turn. At the end of your turn, it is going to turn on the sprite and attack it. Doodly doo. That'll do. And the sprite will burst. And as it does so, it regains some health, killing its own ally. That I cannot click on because it's so tiny. All right, Brun, that's you. Sun Sprite's on deck.
Seeing it eat this one, Brun's going to turn to the Sun Sprite that is behind him and attempt to like swat it like a fly. If it's gonna eat it, I ain't here for that. That's a 24 to hit the sprite.
That misses.
All right, that's fair. I'll just go again.
All right, that'll
does it
do.
Okay. I was like, does that actually miss? That's going to be 11 points of damage.
It will burst. Roll me that dex save, please.
2. Plus. Oh, no, -1. 1.
5 points of radiant
Incredible.
as this thing explodes before you.
Little sunburn on my hands.
Yep. You do kind of just like, you clap the fly out of the air, and it goes.
It's a little like, it's like holding your hands on a light bulb. It's just glowing between my fingers.
Your hands are a little singed. Anything else for you?
I'm going to move. Permission to, because I get 2 attacks. Can I use my second attack on the second Sunsprite that is like just to Duncan?
You are sharing its space, just so you're aware. It is several sizes smaller than you, so I believe that's allowed. Yeah, if you want to use your secondary attack.
Yeah, I will. I'm going. Yeah, I'll pop this one. That is a 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. That is 7 damage.
That'll kill it. It will burst. Both of you, please make for me dex checks.
12.
Duncan?
12 as well.
Both of you will take 3 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Action. Bonus action. Yeah, that's good for me.
Okay. Excellent. With the light of the sun that follows it, you'll see its feathers start to regrow, those bearish looking patches starting to fill back in. It turns its attention to Brun.
Yeah.
Step forward, and it's going to make some attacks.
It is a disadvantage because of protection from evil and good.
Okay. 14 doesn't do it. Oof, even worse. It goes to swipe at you and bite at you to no avail. That is the end of its turn there. Let's roll to see if it will get that back. It starts to open its mouth, and you see that energy starting to crackle, but not very much of it. That brings us to Duncan, top of the order, who is next.
Duncan is going to kind of move around Brun, and he's going to give some swipes. He's ready to finish
Some
this thing.
swipes.
Some swiping. Swiper, no swiping.
Swiper, no
That
swiping.
is an 8 plus 6 for what? 13? 14? 14?
8 plus 6 is 14.
Meets it beats.
Yep. Meets it, beats it. Okay. It'll first one will be 6 plus 3 for a 9. And I'll swipe again with my extra attack for a 19 plus 6 for 25.
Is that the attack or the damage?
25 is the attack.
Okay, I was gonna say, dang, Duncan. Since
Second
when?
attack. Yeah. For 4 plus 3 for 7 damage. 7 damage.
He's looking rather injured. Anything else for your for your turn?
Nope. That's it.
Okay, top of the round. It will once again stomp and wave those fronds around as fresh sun sprites appear next to all of you.
Oh god, there's so many.
It's okay,
I like the
guys.
collection.
Actually,
in the
no,
center
sorry,
there.
I cannot do that. Retcon that. My bad. Cannot do that. It will instead force all of you to make wisdom saves.
Hey, I'm good at
Oh.
those.
13s.
Is this effect charm, frighten, or possession?
That's a good question, actually. I don't
That is a very important question because
think
we're
it
both
counts as a
protected.
charm.
Then we're immune. Me and
You and
Brun.
Brun. Okay.
Put that
That
die
leaves
right down.
Reshard and Dark Navos to make those.
16 for me.
Also a 16.
Actually,
I did one for Navos too
okay,
if you needed.
16s? Yes, please.
16 as well.
So 16 for both Dark Navos and Light Navos?
Yes. Dark and light.
Dang.
the yin and yang twins.
All right. Its anger does not reach your ears, any of you. That brings us to Reshard with Navos on deck.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to... how close is that closest one to me? Can I hit it without it hitting me back, or should I back up a space?
All these sun sprites, I believe, are dead.
Yes, all the
There-
sun
yeah.
sprites are dead. That's the dead
We
pile.
collected them in a dead pile.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I wanted
Okay.
to
Our-
mark
You
it
can see
red.
DM's
There's
a
tiny little red X's
twisted.
over them.
Okay, you said that a bunch had popped up. Then you read
That was my mistake. I wasn't able
Yep.
to do
I
that.
see. Okay, I'm just going to blow dart this dude, big dude. That is a I'm so bad. That's a 15 to hit on the first.
That'll hit.
Okay.
How much damage?
Oh, it does. And so 7 on the first hit. Wait.
Reshard?
I still have my Hunter's Mark. Yeah.
How do you kill this Sun Eater?
Are you kidding me?
Mm.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh! I would like to thank
The academy.
everybody. I like to thank the academy. Thanks, Mom.
I like to think everybody else who heard it because I don't
Let
think you
him
damaged it.
describe how he kills this, because it is getting close to 10 o'clock.
Yes.
Yes,
So
okay.
this thing is facing my two companions. I like to imagine that it opens its mouth toward them, and then on the back of its mouth, you see one of the blow darts just, and like you see it right kind of in the center of that nasty little mouth thing that it had, and the mouth just stays open, and as a second one just kind of pierces in next to the first. Like a bullseye within a bullseye, and then it just goes over.
And you have earned a red X of death
Garden
on
Bros.
the owlbear. Hey, Reshard,
Yes.
you feel a sharp pain in the back of your neck
Oh. Okay.
as there is now a frond sticking out of it. Hold, please. Ooh. 26 points of damage.
Hey, I think I'm alive.
You might be.
You have 49.
You start feeling this pulsing almost like, you know, when you get hurt, how you can feel your heartbeat kind of condensed and focused in that area. You start feeling a little bit woozy, and your hands are feeling funny. Your mouth, your teeth don't feel like they fit. And for the rest of you, your sigils are burning.
Oh.
Reshard, as you start trying to take stock, looking at your hands, you can feel the skin starting to prickle.
Something's wrong. I'm going to cast protection from poison on myself.
Okay. The feeling doesn't stop. Your
Oh.
magic starts to surge through you,
Is
and from
Looking-
beneath your skin, small feathers start to appear.
No, cure wounds.
Go ahead.
Um,
Is there a somatic component to that? Or a verbal, rather?
It's just as touch. Yes, verbal and somatic. Yes.
Roll me a d20.
No. Oh no.
18. 5. It rolled over.
5.
Yes.
The words slur from your mouth. You can't make them work. Your mouth feels weird.
Ugh.
Has he started to change? Can we see any physical changes beside like?
You hear him making some kind of sounds. You heard like a pained sound, and now there's whatever sounds he's making.
So the sigils are burning. Are we seeing fibers start to float from this deceased owlbear over to?
Are you looking?
Yes.
You're seeing some on the deceased owlbear, but they're not moving in any particular direction.
I'm going to move towards those sounds. Actually, because I was like here.
Resher, do you feel yourself growing?
Yeah,
Your limbs are getting thicker. Your body is expanding.
I think of my nightmare. The night prior.
Reshard.
I'm backing away from everyone. Am I on the ledge? Am I above everyone else?
You're still at the shrine there. You can back up.
I'm gonna back up. Back up from my companions.
Reshard, you good?
Just shaking. I'm gonna attempt to shake my head and just hold a hand out or whatever this has become.
His hand is wide, long claws emerging from it.
Has he gotten taller?
He's taller by now, yeah. His silhouette has changed quite a bit, and Brun, as you get closer, your sigil starts to burn more and more. You see these bright, almost eyeball-looking spots. Not as many as the owlbear you fought, but there's one above his head, one off to the side, and one starting to look at you from his face. His eyes taking on more of a yellow hue.
We have a
Pupils
problem.
Shrinking
It's
and growing rapidly.
Turn to shout
Do
for
I-
Duncan, and Duncan's already there.
Do I feel more violent toward my companions yet? What am I besides like
Roll me a
the
wisdom
body
save.
horror?
Roll me a wisdom save with disadvantage.
It doesn't matter. Natural 1 on the first. Oh wait, was this my luck? Does my luck?
You
mean
can use your luck
anything?
if you want.
Okay. So I do have disadvantage. It was a 1 and then a 19, and then a 13.
A 13. You feel all of this pain. You feel rage welling up inside you. You have your mind, at least for a moment.
So I know that this water had a calming effect on me before. Can I jump into it now?
Sure. Unless
I'm
Brun wants to
going
try
to
and
do
grab
that.
you.
I would love to try and grab him, because if he's transforming and it's about to jump into this probably magical water, that seems like a bad thing. Like if he goes to make the dive, Brun's gonna run up and try and grab. and pull him
Reshard.
back.
I'm thinking athletics or acrobatics against Brun's
Contested
athletics.
Yeah.
Okay. come on. Can I just do a straight dex or strength instead? Mine's actually my acrobatics and athletics are lower than just a straight roll.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Thank you.
Fascinating.
Okay.
How? I don't.
Negative skill modifiers.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It's a 14.
He actively goes out of his way to not do any of those things.
Intentionally. That is an 18 on the athletics.
Reshard, he grabs hold of you, and there is this rage that wells up. Roll an attack for me.
Oh, he wanted me in the water. Now he doesn't want me in the water.
Add a +5. +4. Sorry.
To hit.
Is he Fey? Because I'm
hit.
still protected.
That's an 18.
An 18. I do believe will hit.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and roll 2d8. +4.
That is going to be a 15 points of damage.
You sink your claws into the arms restraining you. Brun, you have the option to let go.
No. No, I'm good. Can I want to drag Reshard back towards Duncan. Towards Duncan and Navos. And be shouting, I think he's turned.
Covered in blood.
Can we burn
And
it
rapidly
out of him?
expanding. Reshard, you have another action here. Something else you would like to do?
I still have some of my wits to me.
Roll me another d20. Wisdom. I think that's what we...
Boy, come on, guys.
Disadvantage.
Wisdom. Fuck, dude. That's a 4.
If you were really angry and being hauled back against your will, what would you do in a moment like this?
I'm gonna try to remove his fingers.
Use your mouth or your hands?
What's closer? Where are the hands specifically on me?
I mean, he's grabbed your arm.
I've got you by right behind the wrist, so it's hard for you to grab. Like your arm is the
dude.
right behind the head.
I'm goleming you. I'm just gonna try to fight.
I'm gonna get
I'm just gonna
Frodo.
bite his
Alright,
fingers off.
Roll that attack. +4.
We started off talking about getting Frodo'd, and here we are.
We're back again.
Man, why do we always end up fighting each other, guys? What is going on? I don't know what the fuck that is. This is so annoying. That is. Can you fucking go away? 27 to hit.
Is that what you're
Oh,
telling
I
the
think that'll
brother?
do. Roll me a d10.
Yep.
+4.
D10 +4. It's not so bad. 6 points of damage.
Okay.
As Reshard chomps down on you, Brun, you realize that his teeth are much sharper than you would expect.
He's turned into a fucking were-rabbit. Jesus Christ.
You still have the opportunity to let him go. He's flailing against you. What are the rest of you doing, by the way?
Seeing these attacks, Dark Navos is heading over, and Navos
Places Dark Navos in attack position.
out from defense.
Pile of
Um,
swords.
I like to tap Dark Navos.
Oh man! So Navos has got 2 finger guns up, ready to fire, but Dark Navos is going to take a shot at Reshard. Not killing, just unconscious. That's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Reshard is continuing to get larger. He is nearly the size, currently, of the owlbear that you all
Ugh.
destroyed.
That's
What is my current HP, by the way? So I was at 7. Reshard was at 7.
That's a fun question. Hold, please. I need some dice.
Man, I just can't believe this. If it's not Thane.
Add another 23.
Okay.
As you start beefing up. What's Duncan doing in all this?
Well, there's not a lot he can do. He feels bad. He can't. Well, he can't convert. He can't change his transformation. Not within his wheelhouse. He can see him biting Brun, and Brun has been a better ally than Reshard has. So he is going to strike at Reshard with non-lethal damage. He's looking to knock him out.
Sure.
I had 8 cold.
Does a 14 plus 6 hit for 20? 30, 20?
That'll hit.
Okay. That's a 9 damage.
Okay.
I'll strike him again for a 19 plus 6
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
for 7, 8, 9, 10 more damage.
Reshard, you
Okay.
feel your clothes and armor tight on you. They start to rip and tear with the size change.
I like to imagine that my backpack straps can no longer support the frame, and they both snap, and the pack that I've been carrying with everything that I've collected falls behind me. Okay. Is it back to me, or is it someone else?
You can do something, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking guy. I am. Yeah, he's still grabbing me. I'm going to try to take his fingers again. No, fuck it. I'm going to go over with him. Can I just wrestle him with me over into the water?
Sure. I believe you can do that.
Contested strength, baby.
strength.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You
Like,
did
we're
miss
both
me
in.
last episode. I was competing with a pair of donkeys.
You have a +4 for this, Reshard.
Yep. Okay.
Oh.
And if you want to lean into the new strength that you're feeling, I'll make it a +7.
Yes, that is what I want to do. Okay. Dude, you've got to be fucking kidding me. 14. I rolled so low.
So I'm going to fail this roll because I just remembered and I just saw my condition because I was like, oh yeah, I was wrestling the donkeys because I didn't sleep. I have a level of exhaustion.
You're exhausted?
So I'm making a rolls at a disadvantage. So previous
This entire
ability-
time?
previous
I forgot.
yes, as did I. So I will
tragic.
absolutely fail this check as a penance for that.
All right. I'm gonna say in you both go.
Yeah, we both like if I was fresh, it would have been fair. It's been a long fucking day and I go in with you.
He's so tired he forgot he was tired. As simple as that.
Like somebody made me realize, oh yeah.
Dude, I am tired.
And like, yeah, just I'm still holding on to you. I just lose all footing and I'm just in the water. with you.
Reshard lurches Brun faster than you can kind of gather yourself. You're not expecting it. You're slowed in your reactions a little bit right now. And he busts backwards with a strength you would not have expected from him. As he goes into the water with Brun, both of you please make for me them charisma saves. I will say, Brun, you do not have the protection against this.
Okay.
Navos, you take any shots as they start moving real quick? You see Brun start hauling backwards into the water.
Yeah, out of fear, I'd take 1.
Roll it. And what did our charisma boys get?
Natural 20.
Also a natural 20 for a 22.
The waters are comfortable. Resher's
17.
blood starts spreading out. A 17 to hit. That'll hit. How much damage to Reshard?
Oh,
Brun, the feathers under your hand are soaked. What the frick?
10.
What is that?
I am either dead or unconscious.
There's a tow truck outside in my driveway. Hold, please.
Here to represent your house.
Not gonna get frogged. They're getting towed. My old apartment, my computer was, my office was my closet, because I could keep it kind of isolated, and the window directly behind me looked onto the street where my apartment complex would send a tow truck at 10 p.m. every day. And I got so many, like, I'd be playing games and I just hear shouting from the street below me. Because
Hi, hello, I'm back.
The tow truck had just like scooped somebody off and
So-
ran.
Please repeat the what was happening. That okay.
I am either dead or unconscious.
Yeah, as Richard and Brun were falling, I got scared. I gotta get Brun safe, so I just took a shot at Richard for 10 points.
Navos, call high or low to see if you kill.
Oh, no. Hi.
There
Dark
is
Navos
blood
below.
spreading in the water. Part of Reshard is glitching out of existence, Brun. You feel the resistance of his muscles under your hand. Go lax. Reshard, what is going through your head as your consciousness dissipates and you die?
Man. So it's many things, and then it is one. So this entire time, the only like remaining vestige of who they were that has been just playing on repeat in their mind isn't even really a part of them. It's just that lullaby that they had heard the night before, the one that's been passed down throughout their family, generation after generation, through like one side of the family and then another side of the family, and finally finding its way to him. And it's not even one that he recalls anyone ever saying to him. It was always to other people. It was always to siblings. It was always in stories. And kind of in the final moments as they're coming to themselves, the person that they are, outside of this creature that has this version of themselves that has haunted this family generation after generation. Reshard thinks about the woods and the peace that they find in it. And they think about their garden back home and of the plants that they had collected with the intent of... Sorry, you said something?
No, I think I'm having a revelation. You can continue.
And they just think of their garden. And there's the pain. Is it pain anymore? The loss of themselves doesn't feel like the loss of himself anymore. And he just pictures himself wandering his garden. And then he's in it. And then he's nowhere. If I can,
Hold,
I
please,
do
for
want
just a moment.
to... Yes.
The red X of death.
Nobody
If I
reads
can.
the thing.
Final words, if I can, to Braun. If I'm able to even articulate them, I can roll if you would like me to. And I just want to say, sometimes nature needs weeds. And I'm just gonna like pat him on the shoulder, pat him on the chest, because I've been calling you guys weeds this entire story, like this is you've met Richard, and that's it.
It's burbling from the water below you, Brun. Sometimes needs weeds. He's sinking. Body still shifting beneath your hand, feathers becoming more and more numerous. In this peaceful, peaceful water, there are golden koi fish swimming around. They scattered for a moment at the splash, but return fairly quickly, unbothered. You all have your any last anythings. And then we'll end because we have run long tonight. And I do apologize for that.
You gave us fair warning.
Brun's gonna drag Reshard out of the water.
Your sigil is still burning. It is intense. Just like when you had the rat man that you were digging through. That pumpkinectomy. That Andrew wasn't there for.
I'm not gonna recreate
I miss all the fun stuff.
But sort of looking around, like pull the body out, see that it has changed. Looking at the rest of the group, and then looking at the shrine and the waters around us. Well, can't just leave this here. And we'll like pull the head and place the forehead on my sigil, and just hold it there and try and like reach in and cleanse it and like either burn it out or seal it away or something. I know we have power against this. This place is too clean. Reshard, dumb as he fucking was, wouldn't leave this place a mess.
Brun, as your sigil burns against the flesh of Reshard, whatever he is now, please take 7 points of damage. Fire damage.
Incredible. I would be happy to.
You have an opportunity to pull away.
I would like to use my second win and then keep going. Get some HP back and keep burning this thing. Max roll, baby.
Nice. Please take 3 points of fire damage.
Perfect. Let's go.
Duncan would like to walk up behind Brun as well, and realizing what he's doing, lay on hand. I'll give you, let's say 15 additional health points, just to burn this thing out. We'll do it together. My hand will kind of sit on his shoulder, pumping him full of healing magic.
Brun, please take another 6 points of fire damage.
Okay. There we go. Yep. Will not let go.
Your flesh, Reshard's flesh, singeing, burning. You can smell the feathers melting away. It's slow, it's painful, until it stops. He remains changed, but your sigils have stopped burning and glowing. They are no longer reacting. Brun, your sigil, when you pull Reshard away, has gotten dimmer than it should be. The patterns are no longer as intricate. You feel as though it has changed. It is weaker. Anything else from anyone else?
In this moment, Navos is looking off where the blood was. Not moving. This is the opposite of what he did with Jurgensen back in Alreth, and is not sure what the best choice was. There is despair on both sides. He is commanding the Shadow Navos to move around to pick up Richard's pack and brings it over to Navos himself. There are black tears running out of Dark Navos' eye. Andrew, can I ask, are there any seeds inside of Richard's pack?
Yeah, they're from all of the different kind of invasives, the weeds that he's been collecting. You notice they're all very carefully placed and like wrapped, held so that they don't accidentally fall and sprout somewhere they shouldn't. Each one is labeled. So there was the burdock root that he had collected. There's dandelion. There was a whole list. I think knotweed was on there. There was a whole list of ones that I had sent to Alexis. You notice that they all have something in common. They're not just weeds. They are weeds that have a purpose to them. They can be used medicinally. They can be used as food, as some kind of crop. They can be used for
You have
like-
stinging nettle, plantain,
yes,
chickweed,
Yep.
cleavers, and knotweed.
yeah. So everything has some kind of purpose outside of just self-propagation. Mostly for medicinal things, but different herbs and things there as well. So all things that by themselves would be considered a weed would be something that people would ignore or destroy. And in many cases they should, but in the right context, they aren't as detrimental, or they don't have to be. So yeah, there's just all of those.
There's also a map in there.
To his and marked on the map is his cabin, his family cabin, with supposedly the garden that he had talked about.
I'll keep note of that. I would like to just take a few
Tap it in your
seeds
journal.
and place them nearby your body. I was wrong about you. You were stronger than I thought. I wish we could have spoke more about these seeds in the future. And I'm sorry. And I'll return to the group, letting Shadow Navos fade away.
Say you left all these seeds here in this very special garden, all these invasives.
Just a little
what
bit.
I didn't want.
Just a little sprinkle. Anything else? Anyone else? We are well past time. Duncan, anything from you?
No, he's kind of grieving over there with Brun.
The owlbear that the Sun Eater that you all had slain. By this point, the brilliance of its fronds, its feather fronds, has dimmed a bit. There's no crackling energy to it anymore. The sun sprites are dim as well. They're basically dust at this point. They've kind of crumbled from that explosive powder that they had become. And then there's Reshard. Can everyone make me a nature or arcana check?
Dude, take me back to the tower.
Use my body.
Yeah.
Jenkins is a 15.
12.
22.
Run.
12.
Dirty 20.
He was somewhere between owlbear, sun eater owlbear, and Reshard. And if you look at him and you inspect him, there is a shard of stone or metal. It looks very familiar. Embedded in the back of his neck. Covered in fine lines of runes. And as you look at it closer, you see fibers very slowly starting to build up again. And that is where we will leave for the end for the session. It was a very long one. I'm very glad though that we got to finish this, and Andrew got to be here. So stars for that.
Yes.
Thank you for being here, friend.
Sorry
And
for
then
last.
die.
Man, yeah. Oh,
So stars for sticking it out. I appreciate you all so much as always. Stars as well for the additions that you all have kind of thrown into things. Andrew with the dream, Derek with the tarot reading, and all of that. Phenomenal work, guys. And also for the combat.
Yeah, star for the boss fight. I
Yeah,
liked that
cool.
mobility.
That one was from Heliana's. Adjusted, of
Yeah.
course. But that is a Heliana's
jumping
hunt.
Jumping around the sun sprites is very neat.
Star
Yeah,
for
I like it a lot.
the wish. I asked for more puzzles, and that was just another hint at one that I was looking for. With a constellation.
Yeah. When you said that you wanted more puzzles, I was like, I got it. I got you.
I have both.
That's all I want.
Star for Andrew for giving an incredible bookend in a single, like, both in a single session and then across the whole thing. Like, very, very good bookending there.
I knew I had to bring it because I've been missing for half of the games that Reshard has been around for. So
Hopefully your
Alexis
third
was
PC
very helpful.
doesn't die to PvP.
Yeah, yeah, man. I am sorry that somehow it always turns against you guys. I'm
not.
just going to be like a sycophant. If my next player is just gonna like worship you guys and
That'll get him killed even
And then we gotta kill him.
because you know what it'll be? They'll be like, man, you need a blood sacrifice to walk through this door, and we go, here you go.
We got
I'll
one of
volunteer.
those. So real quick, next week will be Derek's game. Not Trophy Dark.
No.
But D&D. Do you want to talk about that at all? Or is there anything else for Andrew so he can leave and go do family things?
Just I'll keep it as level 5 for now. If you guys can either send it to me or in the chat whenever you're free. I'm gonna have a guest player. His name's DeAndre, so I want to share some of the sheets. Get us ready ahead of time. It's a dungeon rescue. Is the plan for now.
Nice. Did I just delete that? Oh, you're kidding. Gosh, diddly darn it. Well, I'm gonna have to make a new post for that.
We are done with the campaign, guys.
We are done with
All
this
Deleted.
for
Gone.
now.
We almost hit 52 weeks.
We almost got there, guys.
Jeez. That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Crazy.
I'm not feeling ways about that at all.
It is weird when there's a record of it.
Yeah.